Rebound taken away by Lincoln. Throws it out and taken away from them now quickly down to Lincoln. He goes after the jam! It's time to line them up, tip it off, and get it on. It's basketball action. Monday's going to drive down, get to Miller. Miller for three! Yes, that's the buzzer! Congratulations on this season opening win, and looking forward to seeing you next Tuesday night. 3.8 seconds to go. 56. Don't go anywhere, folks. And he'll shoot up Bush at the buzzer! It's good! Clarkrange wins! I'm Gary Clark. See you at the game. And welcome to Clarkrange High School. We're set for a Monday night basketball action between the Clarkrange Buffaloes and Lady Buffaloes and the Oneida Indians and Lady Indians. And, folks, this should be a great night of basketball. You got in this first matchup of girls, 2 state tournament teams, and Oneida's got everybody back. Clarkrange's got 3 of their 5 starters back. So this one should be a humdinger to start the night tonight as Clarkrange takes on Oneida in this one. Welcome to the Progressive pregame show. Don't go away. Coming up in this pregame show, we'll take a look at these two teams. We'll see how they did against each other last year. We'll take a look at the complete history of the two teams, and we'll also take a look at who's in action tonight, who's coming up tomorrow night, and who will be in action next week. All that's coming up right here on the Progressive pregame show.
Cheer this year for all our school teams and activities. Get behind our local schools. Join the parent-teachers group and help improve the quality of education. Sponsor school activities. Go to a ball game, hear a concert, reach higher. Progressive Savings Bank, insured by FDIC.
Everything we do, it's true. We do for you.
And back here on the Progressive pregame show as the 2-1 Lady Buffalo is going to take on the 2-1 Lady Indians of Oneida. Both teams coming in here with impressive records. Of course, Clarkrange coming off big wins over AAA teams over the weekend as they beat Blackman and Tullahoma. So that's some good wins for them. Now, last year these two teams met twice, and Clarkrange took both of them pretty handily. They won the first game 86-52 here at Clarkrange. They won the second game over at Oneida by a final of 76-36. Now, as far as history between the two teams, they've played 58 times. Clarkrange has won 55 of them. As a matter of fact, they've won the last 3 in a row. Now, Oneida's last win was in 2016, and as we said, both teams last year were in the state tournament. Both got put out in the opening round of the state tournament. Oneida comes back with everybody on the roster they had last year. So this one should be an impressive-looking team coming out of Oneida. Now, other games going on tonight. You've got Bledsoe County's at Monterey. Gallatin's at Trousdale County tonight. Warren County's at DeKalb County. Westmoreland's traveling to Macon County, and that's going to be a tough challenge to go in Macon County and win there tonight. Cannon County's on the road at Murfreesboro Central in AA action. Don't go away. We'll take a look at what's coming up tomorrow night right after this. Timeout from Progressive Savings Bank.
Cheer this year for all our school teams and activities. Get behind our local schools. Join the parent-teachers group and help improve the quality of education. Sponsor school activities. Go to a ball game, hear a concert, reach higher. Progressive Savings Bank, insured by FDIC.
Everything we do, it's true. We do for you.
Right back here where we're getting set for basketball action. Clarkrange and Oneida, and this one should be some good ones. Now, coming up tomorrow night, the game you can hear on WDEB, it'll be Pickett County hosting Livingston Academy tomorrow night. That should be a good one for the Bobcats and Lady Bobcats. The Lady Bobcats 2-0 on the season, while the Bobcats 1-1 will be looking to get some redemption from that loss to DeKalb County the other night. Clay County is on the road at Van Buren County. Joe Burns travels to Red Bowling Springs. DeKalb County is at White County. Gordonsville's at Smith County. Jackson County is at Watertown. Sale Creek is at Sunbright, and Wartburg is at Scott County. Now, York is off the entire week. Their next action comes up on the 2nd when they host Stone Memorial. We'll have a live broadcast of that from out at York Institute coming up on a week from tonight, as a matter of fact, when New York takes on Stone Memorial, and that should be an interesting night of basketball. We'll have that for you right here on WDEB. We're going to take a timeout. A final word from our sponsors for our pregame show, Progressive Savings Bank, and we'll be back on the other side with more right after this.
Cheer this year for all our school teams and activities. Get behind our local schools. Join the parent-teachers group and help improve the quality of education. Sponsor school activities. Go to a ball game, hear a concert, reach higher. Progressive Savings Bank, insured by FDIC.
Everything we do, it's true. We do for you.
And a special thanks to Progressive Savings Bank for our pregame and postgame shows. And let's now take a look at our game time sponsors. They are Clarkrange Drug Center, Fentress County Executive Jimmy Johnson, State Representative John Mark Wendell, Hall's Family Pharmacies and Hall Sports and Outdoors, First Volunteer Bank, Gary Maxwell Insurance, Fentress Farmers Co-op, Metathrift Pharmacy, Conditioned Heating and Cooling, Twin Lakes, Pizza Hut of Jamestown, Southeast Drywall and Construction, and, of course, our player of the game brought to you by Hall Sports and Outdoors and Hall's Family Pharmacy. This one should be a good one, folks, as we're getting ready for action on this one. We'll take a time out for a word from some of our game time sponsors, and then we'll be back on the other side to give you tonight's lineups, so don't go anywhere.
Quality workmanship and exceptional customer service have defined Southeastern Drywall and Construction of Jamestown. From custom-built homes, residential construction, remodeling to commercial construction, Southeastern Drywall and Construction is dedicated to providing the best quality at reasonable prices. We're also looking for good carpenters. Call Southeastern Drywall and Construction at 931-267-5435. A proud supporter of sports and education in our area.
This is Marvin Long, your local Twin Lakes security consultant, wishing you and your family a happy Thanksgiving. Let us help you keep your home and family protected this holiday season with security from Twin Lakes. Twin Lakes Security offers doorbell cameras, smoke and motion detectors, thermostats, and more. For additional peace of mind, add smart home automation so you can control your system from anywhere using your smartphone, tablet, or computer. Give us a call at 528-2005 to request your free security quote today.
Key insert number C-0026.
The Gary Maxwell Insurance Office offering area insurance is located at 300 West Central Avenue in Jamestown. Get a free quote for your home, auto, life, or business with no obligation to buy. Call 879-1251. Shane Beatty, Katie Cooper, Tammy Ross, and Brad Rains agents, along with Jeff Robbins, manager, will be happy to assist you. That's Gary Maxwell Insurance, located 300 West Central Avenue, with locations in Livingston, Cookeville, and Gainsboro.
Crisp air, cool breeze, fall leaves, all the things autumn brings. It also brings Carrier's Fall Cool Cash Rebate Promotion. Now until December 15th, take advantage of discounts on select energy-efficient heating and air conditioning units. With financing options to fit any budget, you'll be ready to jump into fall and tackle any weather that comes your way. Carrier, turn to the experts. Call Condition Heating and Cooling for your free estimate today.
Conditioned heating and cooling.
Back here at Clarkrange High School, we're getting set for our starting lineups here in a few minutes and the opening ceremonies. Let's give you our lineups that we've got for tonight's action. First of all, for the visiting Lady Indians of Oneida High School, they'll have Jaden Thomas. They've got number 5, Chloe Terry. Number 11, Harley Boyett. Number 15, Chelsea Newport. And number 24, Kendall West, your starting 5 for the visiting ladies from Oneida High School. For the Lady Buffaloes, it's the J team, folks, as all juniors on the Lady Buffaloes starting 5. They'll start with Cassie Mundy and Kaylee Mundy, Snake Eyes. Then you've got the Bantas, Chloe Howard, followed by Lexi, the Electric One Pierce, and then Mackenzie Pile on the points, as that is your starting 5 for the Lady Buffaloes here tonight as they get ready to take on the Oneida Lady Indians in what should be a good one. We're going to take another final break, and then we'll be back for starting ceremonies. Don't go away.
Managing your medications has never been easier. With Metathrift Pharmacy's MedPack, Your medications come organized by date and time, securely sealed in individual, easy open packages. So when it's time to take your next dose, you just tear the package off the roll and your pills are there. That's all there is to it. No bottles, no bother. For more information, call us at 879-8133.
When it comes to watching sports, there's no telling what you'll hear.
No!
But when you order Pizza Hut for the game, you know exactly what you'll hear.
What the? Oh, that looks fantastic.
Your favorite pizza.
Ooh.
Those awesome wings.
What?
Plus sides and desserts.
Yeah.
All waiting at pizzahut.com. So order now, because no one out-pizzas the Hut.
Huh. What game?
Product availability, prices, participation, delivery areas, and charges and minimum purchase required for delivery may vary. Delivery charge is not a driver tip.
Ventures Farmers Co-op, your local hometown store, proudly supporting our hometown Buffaloes and Dragons. Co-op wishes you a winning season, one game at a time. Co-op, your first choice for farm, home, lawn and garden, and a gift shop for giving and decorating needs. Co-op, serving this area for 70 years with quality products. That's your Co-op, located just 2 miles south of Jamestown.
And back here at Clarkrange High School, we're getting set for starting lineups and opening ceremonies here in just. As we're looking to see if we could get a little bit of more information. And we're having our national anthem. So we'll take another break. We'll be right back. Like a great sports team needs a great captain to lead them, a county needs a great executive to move it forward. And Fentress County has it in Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy believes in this county and its endless possibilities. So for great sports and a great county, be like County Executive Jimmy Johnson and back Fentress County all the way.
Crisp air, cool breeze, fall leaves. All the things autumn brings. It also brings Carrier's Fall Cool Cash Rebate Promotion. Now until December 15th. Take advantage of discounts on select energy-efficient heating and air conditioning units. With financing options to fit any budget, you'll be ready to jump into fall and tackle any weather that comes your way. Carrier, turn to the experts. Call Condition Heating and Cooling for your free estimate today.
Conditioned heating and cooling.
Whether you're competing on the athletic field or working hard in the classroom, remember you have the support of First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. We're behind you 100% of the way. Good luck to all the area teams. Play tough and play fair. And remember, when it comes to helping you with your banking needs, we're First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And now over and over. It's First Volunteer for you.
This is Jeannie Hall, inviting you to come check out our all-new Hall Sports and Outdoor store, now open in downtown Jamestown. At Hall Sports and Outdoors, we are your regional destination for everything you need for the woods and on the field. We have game day gear featuring your favorite local and regional teams, camping and hunting gear, and gifting ideas with popular brands like Costa, Timberland, Volunteer Traditions, and more. Hall Sports and Outdoors is located on the corner of South Main Street and Livingston Avenue, across from the courthouse. Stop by and see what everyone is cheering about at Hall Sports and Outdoors.
And now the color guard leaves the floor, and we're ready to meet our starting lineups. First, for Coach Mars West, Lady Indians of Oneida High School. As we said, all these girls were state tournament team last year, so these young ladies all are very used to competition. Should be a great challenge here tonight. The Lady Indians will start with Jaden Thomas. Thomas is the point guard for the ladies from Oneida. She's going to handle the ball well tonight. You got number 5, Chloe Terry, one of the shooters. Then you got Chloe Harley Boyette, I should say, in the middle. So she's one of those big kids in the middle. And then you got number 15, Chelsea Newport, your final starter. Number 24 is Kendall West. Now the house lights go down and the spotlight comes up. It's time to meet your Clarkrange Lady Buffaloes. The Lady Buffaloes coming here 2-1. Clarkrange is starting their J team tonight as the J team, all juniors for the Lady Buffaloes. They will start with the electrifying one, Lexi Pierce. Number 24, Mackenzie Powell on the points as Mackenzie going to be starting tonight. Then you've got the Mantis. You've got Chloe, the Tower, Howard. Howard's got to have a big night inside because Oneida's got a couple of big girls she's got to keep off the board. Then one half of Snake Eyes. You roll them, you lose. And here she comes. This is Cassie Mundy. And the final starter for the Lady Buffaloes is the other half of Snake Eyes, Kaylee Mundy. And they're under the direction of Coach Lamar Rogers, assistant coach Shane Mundy. It's time for basketball action here at Clarkrange High School. Two single-A powerhouses getting ready to go at it here in a moment. This one should be a good one. This has been a series that the Lady Buffaloes has dominated as far as history-wise. As we said, Clarkrange 55-3 against the Lady Indians of Oneida, while the Lady Indians last one in 2016. They would like to get a big win here and start this season off well. They are 2-1. Their lone loss this season to Bearden High School, while they beat Campbell County and they also beat First Baptist Academy, but lost to Bearden is their only loss of the season. So we'll see how everything goes. The opening tip belongs to the Lady Buffaloes. Monday gets it down quickly to the other Monday. And Cassie Monday with the basketball out front. Cassie working out front. Cassie, number 0. Kaylee, number 24. She'll drive down, kick it out to Pierce. Pierce for a three is good. And that's the way the Lady Buffaloes want to start out. Lexi Pierce with a three ball. Full court pressure, stopping and popping, number 24 off. And that was going to go out of bounds as that was, I believe, West with the first shot. It was off the mark. And the Lady Buffaloes with the basketball. Clarkrange's going to walk it into front court. It'll be Cassie Mundy with the basketball. Cassie over to the right side, drives all the way to the lane, blocked though. Coming in and blocking it at the last second. It goes off of Mundy out of bounds. Good job that time by Harley Boyette. As Boyette now brings the inbounds pass, throws it away, and Clarkrange gets it right back. Oneida got the block, got the basketball, but then throw it away. So Clarkrange will keep it. Lady Buffaloes with the ball. Cassie Mundy out front. Cassie. Way around pick goes back door to Kaylee. Who'll lay it up and in. Good pass from Cassie to Kaylee. And it's a nickel lead for the Lady Buffaloes. Full court pressure now as bringing it up will be number 5, Terry. Terry gets on in the front court. They'll get it over to 24 Guns and hits. Good job by West. West got the jumper. Came in, dropped the 2-ball home, and it's a 5-2 ball game. West, the shooter for this squad, number 24. Clarkrange with the basketball. Kaylee Mundy over now to Powell. Powell with the ball. Looking for some help. Picks up her dribble. Now has got to get it off. Gets it to Cassie. Down low to Howard. Howard's going to take up with a big reverse. Those long arms of Howard gets her around the defender. She drops it home, and it's a 7-2 ball game. And now Oneida's going to bounce it on the end line, trying to bring it in. Turns it over again. Clarkrange gets it right back. Coming into the game now will be number 32 for the first time tonight. That is Stiltner in. Stiltner in. Ball comes into Howard. Howard against Stiltner. A little jump hook. No good. Rebound pulled by West. West going to bring it on the run. West with the basketball. West in the front court. Gives it over this time to Terry. Terry down in the corner to Thomas. Thomas for a 3-ball. Drains it. Jaden Thomas knocks down the wide open 3, and we're back to a 2-point ball game. Front court comes Mundy. Cassie with the basketball to the right side. Works it over. Mundy with the basketball. Gives it back out front to Kaylee. Kaylee working around the pick. Gives it back down to Cassie. Cassie going to drive through. Sends it out to Pierce. Pierce down to Howard. Howard for a 3-ball. Good. Howard from the corner, and she's got a nickel early, and the Lady Buffaloes go up by 5. Back the other way, firing it up. Thomas, no good. Rebound Cassie Mundy. Cassie going to push it. Cassie in the front court, drives down, gives it off to Howard. Howard back to Cassie. Cassie in the corner. Cassie going to drive through, drops it off to Powell. Powell kick it out to Kaylee. or to Cassie. Cassie for 3. And Cassie Mundy with a 3, and the Lady Buffaloes take a 13-5 lead. And Coach Marv West wants to talk about it with his Lady Indians. So we'll take a timeout with them as we got 5:26 to go in the first. It's 13-5. Clarkrange.
State Representative John Mark Wendell is happy to be a supporter of the Fentress County sports programs. Participating in sports enables our young people to learn responsibility, teamwork, and sportsmanship, as well as promoting physical fitness. Also, John Mark Wendell is grateful for the opportunity to serve as your state representative and encourages you to contact him or his staff anytime that he can be of assistance. The very best to the Fentress County sports teams for a successful season is the message from State Representative John Mark Wendell.
5:26 left to go here in the first quarter. Oneida working against the pressure, looking for Smith. They'll long ball it this time up to Stiltner. Stiltner will hold it up. Waits for Terry. Terry with the basketball. Chloe Terry out front goes over this time to number 15. That is Newport. Newport with it. He'll kick it back out to Thomas. Thomas will launch another 3. No good. Rebound is going to be a jump ball between Newport and Monday. Cassie getting in there tied up. It'll be Stiltner to bring the basketball in. Stiltner with the basketball. Works it in this time to Newport. Out front, they'll kick it over this time to West. West with the basketball. West working it out front. Leaves it for Newport. Newport will set it up. Newport left side this time to Terry. Back up to Newport. Inside to Stiltner. Stiltner double team. Kicks it out to West. Back to Newport. Newport going to drive down. Sends it over to Thomas. Thomas with the ball. Thomas drops it off this time to Newport, who will drive. Kicks it down low for West. West going to be double teamed and fouled. And that one will go against Kaylee Mundy. Kaylee picks up her first of the ball game. It will be West to bring it in. West on the baseline. Looking for Newport. Gets it into Newport. Now they'll send it out front to Terry. Terry drops it off to Thomas. Back to Newport. A line up the 3. Good. Newport knocks down the 3 ball, and it's a 13-8 Clarkrange lead. Bush getting ready to come in for the Lady Buffaloes. Out front is Pierce. Pierce with the ball back out now to Kaylee Mundy. Kaylee Mundy works it up. Half period gone now as we got 4 minutes left to play. It's 13-8 your score right now. Driving his Mundy, and now Kaylee goes all the way in. Oh, and she's knocked the floor. West, they say, gets the block, but then almost had it stolen. West with the ball, double team, gives it off to Newport. Newport going to long ball it to Thomas. Thomas back inside, knocked away. Good hands by Howard. Down to Terry. Terry for a 3, no good. Rebound, West back up and good. And West is going to be fouled. And they're going to whistle that one against Howard. So West gets the second effort. And Howard picks up her first of the ball game. Powell going to come out of the ball game as into the game now will come freshman Maddie Bush. They can cut it to 2 with a free throw here west of the charity stripe. First one, good. West, nothing but the bottom of the cup. She's got a nickel on the night. And it's a 13-11 to a 2-point lead. They led 13-8 a moment ago. Now quickly over to Pierce. Pierce with the ball. Inside to Howard. Howard's going to take it up and score over Stiltner. Howard just caught it, laid it off the glass, and good. She's got 7 on the night. Now with the ball is Boyett. Long pass picked off by Howard. Howard out quickly to Mundy. Mundy over to Mundy. And she'll kick it out to Pierce. Pierce for 3. No good. Rebound taken away by West. West with the basketball. Long pass into front court to Newport. Now they'll quickly get it back out front to Boyett. Now down, and we're going to have a 3-second lane violation on Stiltner. Stiltner had a little too long a time in the middle and gives it back over to the Lady Buffaloes on the turnover. Clarkrange by 4. Under 3 minutes left to go here in quarter number 1. Two teams that like to get up and down the floor, folks. With the ball out front is Cassie Mundy. Cassie gives it over down to Maddie. Maddie off to Alexi. Now they go inside, tipped up, but Howard comes up and kicks it back out to Kaylee. Now to Alexi, off to Maddie for 3. No good. Rebound going to be knocked out of bounds off of Oneida. Clarkrange with the basketball underneath their own basket. They'll work it into Maddie Bush. Now off to Kaylee Mundy. Down the corner to Cassie. Cassie will drive around. Now Cassie going to drive in the lane, and we're going to have a hand check on somebody. And it looks like that one's going to go against Terry. Number 5, Chloe Terry, has her first of the ball game. Team's first. Into the game now will come number 33. That is Wisner. Wisner will check in. And Clarkrange with the ball. Cassie Mundy over to Kaylee. Now down to Howard. Howard back up to Cassie. Cassie with the ball. Now down to Kaylee. Kaylee inside to Howard. Howard double team. Kicks back out to Kaylee. Kaylee will fire the three. No good. The rebound tipped around. It goes to the floor as it's going to be taken away by Oneida. And then it goes back to the floor. Now it's going to be still on the floor. We're going to have a jump ball. On the words of Prodigy, let the bodies hit the floor as it's going to be Clarkrange ball on the alternating possession. 15-11, 1:57 left to go here in quarter number 1. We got a 4-point Clarkrange lead. Clarkrange looking to bring it in. They'll try to get into Howard, knocked away. It's going to be out of bounds off of Oneida. Good hands that time by Boyett. Boyett got a hand on it. Clarkrange will work it in. It'll be Clarkrange with the ball. Pierce looking to drive, gives it over now to Cassie. Good cut, and Howard underneath. Howard has it blocked, and that's going to be on the floor. It's going to be a jump ball. Good hustle by Maddie Bush, but it's going to be Oneida basketball on the alternating possession. That time it was Wisner that come in and blocked it. I don't know if that's Wisner or Wisner. Wisner, I guess it is. It doesn't have an E in it, so I'm going to say Wisner. With the basketball now knocked away and almost stolen. Wisner comes up with it, kicks it down to Stiltner. Now back up front to Terry, and Terry with the basketball. Terry down to Wisner. Wisner going to get out, and Wisner's going to go down. And she looks below. Clarkrange got a break on that one because Howard absolutely took her out in the corner, no call. And it's a minute and a half left to go, and that would have been a big one. Would have been Howard's second if she'd got called for it. So Clarkrange with the basketball. Now backdoor cut. It's going to be knocked out of bounds. And, man, this one could have been on Survivor Series last night. This looks like a WWE match. Yeah, his body's hitting the floor everywhere. Now back in will come West, and out will go Stiltner. Pyle's going to check back in. Get the ball in, and there's a foul, and that one's going to go against Thomas. Jaden Thomas going to pick up her first personal. Newport's going to come back in. Pierce is going to come out while Pyle checks in. Clarkrange will work it in, leading by 4. We got 78 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Clarkrange with the ball. Cassie Money drives down, gives it out to Howard. Howard for a 3 ball, no good. Rebound taken away. Good box out by West, and West will bring it on the run. West for the Lady Indians, down quickly to Newport. Newport drives in, throws it up for grabs, and it's going to be picked off. Pyle comes away with him. Pyle's going to be fouled by Newport. Newport just kind of tossed that one up in the air and hope for the best. Kind of reminded me of Marcus Mariota pass there for a minute. 1 minute left to go here in quarter number 1, 15-11. Clarkrange with the basketball on a 4-point lead. In the front court, we'll walk Cassie Mundy. Cassie with the basketball. Gives it over to Pyle. Pyle with the basketball. McKenzie trying to get inside to Howard. Does. Now they'll kick it back out to Monday. Monday with the basketball. Kaylee with it. Gives it over to Cassie, and Cassie will reset it. Clarkrange will shift. They'll give it over to Pyle. Right side of West. Really up in Pyle's face as Pyle with the basketball. Tried to dish it inside. Picked off this time by Wisner. Wisner out quickly to Terry. Terry's going to drive around, send it over to Newport. Newport drives the baseline cut off. Gives it out to Boyd. Boyd over to West. West now back out front to Terry. To West. West with the back to Terry. 6 seconds. We got to do something with it now as Terry's going to drive down, and Terry's going to fire it up at the buzzer. No good. End of 1. The Lady Buffaloes of Clarkrange 15. The Lady Indians of Oneida 11.
At Meta-Thrift Pharmacy, managing your medications has never been easier. We are the first pharmacy in the Upper Cumberland to offer strip packaging for your medications. Our MedPack strip packaging organizes your meds in easy-to-open pouches organized by date and time you take your meds. It's simple, convenient, and certain. Let us take the worry out of your medications today. For more information, call 879-8133, or we invite you to come by and see our strip packaging machine today.
When it comes to watching sports, there's no telling what you'll hear.
No!
But when you order Pizza Hut for the game, you know exactly what you'll hear.
What the? Oh, that looks fantastic.
Your favorite pizza.
Ooh.
Those awesome wings.
What?
Plus sides and desserts.
Yeah.
All waiting at pizzahut.com. So order now, because no one out-pizzas the Hut.
Huh. What game?
Product availability, prices, participation, delivery areas, and charges and minimum purchase required for delivery may vary. Delivery charges not a driver tip.
Clarkrange Basketball to start this second quarter. They lead it 15-11. As with the basketball will be Monday. Monday works it across the timeline. Cassie Monday with the ball. Cassie gives it over to Kaylee. Kaylee around the top of the key. Kaylee with the ball down quickly to Pierce. Back up to Kaylee. Now back to Pierce. Pierce with the ball. Gives it down to Powell. Powell in the corner looking for some help. Powell tries to work, bounced off the foot of one of the Lady Indians, and it goes out of bounds. Here remains Clarkrange Basketball. They'll work it on the baseline. Cassie gives it in to Howard, back to Cassie. Cassie will come around the pick. Now drives in, puts up the little runner, good. 5 now for Cassie Monday. Back the other way, Newport with the basketball. Newport over to West. West with the ball. Looking inside, now kicks it cross court to number 4. Has her shot rejected, and Howard saying you will respect my authority on that one as she blocks it out of bounds. And that is in the game now, number 4, Kelsey Powell for the Lady Indians. Ball comes in this time to Boyett. Boyett gives it over to West. West travel with it. West stutter step before she put her down, and now he goes back the other way. Clarkrange by 6. 7:09 left to go here in the first half of play. Coming up and across. Cassie Monday. Cassie with the ball. Goes left side to Kaylee. Down inside, try to get it to Powell. We're going to have a hack from behind Bob Wisner. That will be her first of the ball game. Clarkrange will work it in. Cassie Monday, long pass in to Kaylee. Back over to Cassie. Cassie with the basketball. Cassie backs it out. Cassie will give it over to Kaylee. Kaylee for a downtown 3, ball off. Rebound to Howard. Good job by Howard. Now over to Kaylee. Kaylee will put it up no good. Howard in there again. Got a hand on it. Couldn't come up with it, though. And then we're going to have a foul on somebody. We'll see who they're whistling against. That's going to be Howard's second. 2-1 Chloe. Clarkrange can ill afford her to get in foul trouble because Oneida has some size out here in West and also Boyett. And with the ball now is Powell for Oneida. She'll drive in, drops a good pass underneath to Newport. Back out to West. West will fire the 3. No good, and that's going to be run down and knocked out of bounds off of Clarkrange. Wisner probably should have took that one. She had the layup, just kicked it across court. So now it's going to be West to trigger it. West will kick it into Boyett. Boyett gives it back over to Newport. Newport with the basketball. Now off to West, back to Newport. Newport right side this time to Powell for Oneida. Now goes inside, knocked away, stolen by Howard, but then knocked away again. It's going to be out of bounds. No, saving it. Now Clarkrange takes it away. It's Monday with the basketball. Gives it over to Cassie Monday. Cassie with the ball. Cassie going to drive down through, tried to kick it across, and it's kicked out of bounds by Boyett. Boyett kicked it out of bounds, tried to get the official to give it back to her, but he said, nope, not this time. Come back in as Thomas. Powell will come out for Oneida. Clarkrange looking to work it in. Cassie looking to get in, does get into Lexi. Lexi Pierce with it back over to Cassie. Now off to Kaylee. Over to Howard. Howard with the basketball. Back to Cassie Monday. Cassie Monday with the basketball. 5:38 left to go here in quarter number 2. Just about 3 minutes in on this one. Actually 2.5. As Monday with the basketball. Cassie kicks it down the corner to Powell, and Powell's going to be bump fouled by Wisner. Wisner's going to pick up her second. As Stiltner comes in for Wisner, and also in the game again will come Terry, and out will go Newport. Oneida run a lot of players in. Ball comes in now to Monday. Monday with the basketball. Kaylee out front gives it over to Cassie. Cassie going to work it back out front. Oneida obviously saw the Macon County tape. They ran a lot of players at Clarkrange. Now driving is Monday, kicks it out to Howard. Howard for a three, no good. Rebound taken away by Terry. Terry going to push it. Terry, long pass up to Thomas, back to Terry. Now over to West. West for a three. Yep. Kendall West has got 8 on the night as she drains the 3 ball. We're back to a 3-point game. Clarkrange with the basketball. Cassie Monday gives it to Kaylee. Kaylee with the ball over to Powell. Powell with the ball. McKenzie going to drive it and give it off to Kaylee. Kaylee with the basketball. Kaylee around the peg, drives down, gives it to Cassie. Cassie for a three. In and out, no good. And on the rebound, we got a foul on Lexi Pierce. Pierce went over the back, picks up her first, team's fourth. And Oneida with a 3 ball can tie it up here. But first, we got a timeout called by Clarkrange. Timeout on the floor. 4:29 to go in the first half. It's 17-14, Clarkrange.
Ventures Farmers Co-op, your local hometown store, proudly supporting our hometown Buffaloes and Dragons. Co-op wishes you a winning season, one game at a time. Co-op, your first choice for farm, home, lawn and garden, and a gift shop for giving and decorating needs. Co-op, serving this area for 70 years with quality products. That's your Co-op, located just 2 miles south of Jamestown.
And Maddie Bush will check back into the ball game for the Lady Buffaloes as Pierce sits down. No, actually, it's going to be Powell sits down. So Powell comes out. And it will be Oneida basketball. Into front court will come Terry. Terry with the basketball. Works it right side. Gives it out front to West. West with the ball. Tried to get knocked up in the air, but West comes up with it. Kicks it down to Boyett. Boyett with the basketball. Back up front now to West. West for another three. No good. Rebound Howard. Howard gets it out quickly to Cassie Monday. Cassie in the front court. Cassie going to drive coast to coast. They're going to say before the shot. They're going to call that one against Chloe Terry. If that had been the NBA, they'd have counted, but it was quite the NBA basketball. As with it now is Cassie. Cassie in the corner, brings it up. Cassie comes up top of the key. Goes right side to Kaylee. Kaylee calling on the play, gives it over to Maddie. Bush with it, off to Howard. Howard with the basketball. Howard sits down to Kaylee. Kaylee with the ball. Kaylee back out front, over to Cassie. Now off to Lexi. Lexi with the ball, dumps it down to Howard. Howard down the corner to Cassie. Cassie Monday going to drive through, reverse layup, good. Good move by Cassie Monday. She's got 7 on the night. Back the other way now is West. West going to send it out front to Boyett. Boyett with the basketball, and we're going to have a double dribble on Boyett. Boyett put both hands on it and put it down. And I'm not sure what they're. It's going to be Clarkrange basketball. As Powell checks back in, Pierce comes out. 3:15 left to go here in the second. Clarkrange by 5. Ball goes over to Powell. Powell down the right side to Monday. Back up front to Kaylee Monday. She'll fire the long 3 ball. Good. Gets the shooter's hop, and she's got a nickel on the night. And Kaylee makes it a 22-14 Clarkrange lead. Clarkrange by 8, their biggest lead yet. Boy, down, great pass underneath to Stiltner, who missed the layup. Stiltner got free wide open underneath the basket, couldn't get it to go. And Clarkrange comes the other way. Clarkrange looking for double digits on this trip, and they're going to have it as Cassie drives around, lays it up and in, and she hits the 2-pointer. And it's a 24-14 game with 2:42 to go in the first half, and a timeout on the floor.
Quality workmanship and exceptional customer service have defined Southeastern Drywall and Construction of Jamestown. From custom-built homes, residential construction, remodeling to commercial construction, Southeastern Drywall and Construction is dedicated to providing the best quality at reasonable prices. We're also looking for good carpenters. Call Southeastern Drywall and Construction at 931-267-5435. A proud supporter of sports and education in our area.
2:42 left to go here in quarter number 2. We're headed toward halftime, and the Lady Buffaloes now by 10. Now Clarkrange coming out in the half-court trap. As the ball comes up, it's Newport with it. Newport's going to be fouled, and that one will go either against Cassie or Kaylee. I'm not sure which one of the two they'll get on that one. It's going to go against Cassie. That'll be her first of the ball game. As it will be, they'll bring it in, number 5, Terry. Gives it into Boyett, back to Terry. Terry with the basketball, right side this time to Powell. Powell drives in, puts up the off-balance jumper, won't go. Good board work by McKenzie Powell for Clarkrange. McKenzie tears it down. Here comes the Lady Buffaloes the other way. Up quickly to Bush. Bush off now to Cassie Mundy. Cassie going to drive around, gives it over to Kaylee. Kaylee will spin in the lane, takes it all the way to rack, up and good. Kaylee Mundy with 2 more. She's got 9 on the night, or 7 on the night, I should say. Back the other way, Newport drives, puts up the runner, no good. There's Stiltner on the other side to score, and she's fouled. Stiltner's going to get her first 2 of the night, and that'll be against Maddie. So Bush has her first of the ball game. And at the line will be Stiltner. Caitlin Stiltner looking for the and one, and gets it. 3-point play breaks a long dry spell for the Lady Indians as they got it back under 10 now. It's a 9-point game, under 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Ball goes right side to Cassie. Money goes inside to Howard, too high, too hard, and they turn it over. Clarkrange turns it over. And they say it's off of Oneida, so Oneida touched it. I thought it went off just Howard, but now we're going to have a foul. And that's probably going to go against Stiltner. And that will be, no, that's going to be Wisner. I think it's 32. I started to say there's no 33 out there. It'd be hard for 32 sitting on the bench to pick up a foul, I know. 100 seconds left to go in this one. Free throw, Howard is good. Chloe's first point of the second quarter. She's got 8 on the night, looking for 9. And misses the second one. Long rebound ran down by West. Clarkrange back up, down by 10. Back the other way will come West with the ball. West stops, wide open, 3 short. Rebound is by Kaylee Mundy, and Kaylee will bring it. Kaylee in the front court. Gives it over to Bush. Bush brings around top of the key. Bush going to drive down, kick it out to Cassie. Cassie with the ball. 73 seconds left to go, and Clarkrange will reset it. Now it's going to be Mundy driving. She'll take it over West, and she's going to score and be fouled. Cassie's got 2 more. And we're going to have a foul on West. Kendall West has her first of the night. Lexi Pierce will come back in. Maddie Bush will come out. 29-17, and Cassie Mundy at the line trying to make the and one, and does. The and one and does, and it's a 13-point lead, biggest lead of the night for the Lady Buffaloes. Ball goes over to Stiltner. Stiltner got Powell right up against her. Kicks it out front now to Powell for Oneida. Now to Newport. Newport looking to drive in. Sends it out to West. West going to take it in the lane. Kicks it over to Powell. Powell for Oneida drives through, sends it now to Terry. Terry across the way. He's back up to Newport, left side. Newport backs out, goes right side this time to Powell. Back out front to West. West for a 3. Good. You can't leave West alone. Kendall West as the first player, I believe, in double digits. She's got 11. Actually, she's second player in double digits. She's got 12 or 11 on the night, and Monday has 11 for Clarkrange. Down to 10 seconds left to go here in the first half. Cassie with the basketball. Here we go. Cassie looking to make a move, sends it down to Pierce for a three. In and out, no good. Rebound Monday, back up, no good. Back up again, no good, and we're at the half. At the half, the Clarkrange Lady Buffaloes lead the Oneida Lady Indians 30-20. Back in 2 minutes.
Confidence, the one word you have to have when you choose a pharmacy. And Clarkrange Drug Center has worked hard to earn yours. Whether filling a prescription or giving advice on non-prescription medicine or health and beauty aids, Clarkrange Drug Center is the place to go for expert advice. Clarkrange Drug Center, always earning your confidence.
On the 12th day of Christmas, Twin Lakes gave to me.
Twin Lakes is celebrating our customers this holiday season with 12 days of giving. There will be over 70 winners with names drawn every day. Starting Black Friday, visit any of our Twin Lakes offices and register to win. All entries will be accepted through December 16th. Winners will be announced on our Facebook page. And don't forget to follow us. Learn more at www.twinlakes.net.
The Gary Maxwell Insurance Office offering area insurance is located at 300 West Central Avenue in Jamestown. Get a free quote for your home, auto, life, or business with no obligation to buy. Call 879-1251. Shane Beatty, Katie Cooper, Tammy Robbins, and Brad Raines agents, along with Jeff Robbins, manager, will be happy to assist you. That's Gary Maxwell Insurance, located 300 West Central Avenue with locations in Livingston, Cookeville, and Gainesboro.
Whether you're competing on the athletic field or working hard in the classroom, remember you have the support of First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. We're behind you 100% of the way. Good luck to all the area teams. Play tough and play fair. And remember, when it comes to helping you with your banking needs, we're First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And now over and over, it's First Volunteer for you.
Well, the Clarkrange Lady Buffaloes hold a 10-point lead here at the half. It is 30-20 in what has been a up and down the floor game. And so far, these two teams have been pushing it up and down the floor, and we're looking for a great second half. Right now, though, it's time for our halftime stats, brought to you by the good folks at Old Ben Franklin Ford over in Wartburg. You know, folks, if you're looking for a Ford this holiday season, they're cheaper in the country.
Hello, folks. This is Bruce Babb, GM of Old Ben Franklin Ford in Wartburg, Tennessee. And as this holiday season is rapidly approaching, we have got some unbelievable deals on new Ford cars and trucks. We got 5 new Ford Fiesta SEs, was $17,350, now $12,892. We've got new Ford Ranger crew cab trucks, XLTs, 4-wheel drive, was $39,400. You can buy it now for $31,300. New Ford F-150s, over $13,000 off MSRP. We have finance rates as low as 0%, and we have financing for everyone. We say yes when others say no. Our customer satisfaction rating is in the top 2% of our dealer group. Come in and let us show you why. We have a great selection of pre-owned cars with over 12 cars and trucks under $10,000. If we don't have what you're looking for, we'll find it for you. So come and see us or call us at 1-877-NEW-FORD or visit us online at www.obenfranklinford.com. Remember, folks, Fords are cheaper out in the country.
And back here with our Old Ben Franklin Ford halftime stats, taking a look at the scoring for the Lady Buffaloes. They got 12 points for Cassie Monday, 1 foul. 7 points for Kaylee Monday, and 1 foul. 2 fouls for Chloe Howard, and 8 points. And Lexi Pierce has 3 points, 1 foul. Maddie Bush has 1 foul, no points. Mackenzie Powell, no fouls, no points in that first half. For the Lady Indians of Oneida, Jaden Thomas has 3 points, 1 foul. Chelsea Newport has 3 points, 1 foul. Kendall West is carrying the load for him. She's got 11 points and 1 foul. Caitlin Stiltner has 3 points, 1 foul. And Emily Wisner has 2 fouls and no points. Let's see. Terry Boyett and Chloe Terry has 2 fouls, no points. And Harley Boyett, no points, no fouls in his first half. Halftime of this one, and it is the Lady Buffaloes. They were leading 15-11 at the end of one. Then they outscored Oneida 15-9 in the second quarter. Had as big a lead as 13 in that quarter, and lead here at the half by 10, 30-20. Our halftime stats brought to you by the good folks at Old Ben Franklin Ford, folks. Don't forget, Fords are always cheaper in the country.
Hello, folks. This is Bruce Babb, GM, Old Ben Franklin Ford in Wartburg, Tennessee. And as this holiday season is rapidly approaching, we have got some unbelievable deals on new Ford cars and trucks. We got 5 new Ford Fiesta SEs, was $17,350, now $12,892. We've got new Ford Ranger crew cab trucks, XLTs, 4-wheel drive, was $39,400. You can buy it now for $31,300. New Ford F-150s, over $13,000 off MSRP. We have finance rates as low as 0%, and we have financing for everyone. We say yes when others say no. Our customer satisfaction rating is in the top 2% of our dealer group. Come in and let us show you why. We have a great selection of pre-owned cars with over 12 cars and trucks under $10,000. If we don't have what you're looking for, we'll find it for you. So come and see us or call us at 1-877-NEW-FORD or visit us online at www.obenfranklinford.com. Remember, folks, Fords are cheaper out in the country.
And thank you, John Michael Montgomery. I swear we got more basketball, folks. We've got a good one going here because it's a 10-point lead here at the half. The Lady Buffaloes leading 30-20. They have led by as many as 13 in the first half and have not trailed in this first half. So we'll see how they do here in the second half. But right now, they got a 10-point buffer starting the third quarter here. But now these Oneida Lady Indians just found out during the break that they are starting 5 seniors on their roster. And they play a couple of juniors, Stiltner and Wisner are juniors, and Powell is a freshman for them. So they've got a lot of youth coming back next year as some of their second and third players. But they've got all seniors this year, so it's their year to make hay, as they would say. And it's going to be their ball to start the second half. They'll come out with Terry with the basketball. You got Terry Boyett. Boyett's got the ball right now. Kicks it out to Thomas. Down low to West. Inside to Boyett. Boyett shot blocked by Howard. As Clarkrange comes the other way, you got the Mundy twins. You got Howard, Pierce, and Powell in the game for the Lady Buffaloes. Out front is Cassie Mundy. Gives it off to Kaylee. Kaylee with the ball over to Powell. Powell drives the lane all the way and puts up the runner. No good. Rebound Boyett. Boyett's going to kick it out quickly to Thomas. Thomas in the front court. Gives it back over to Terry. Now to Boyett. Boyett down in the corner this time to Newport. Drives, puts up the runner. No good. Rebound Kaylee Mundy. Kaylee with the basketball. Front court pulls up now. Drives down. Kicks it back out to Powell. Powell with the ball off to Kaylee. Kaylee back out front now to Cassie. And Clarkrange will reset it. And now Clarkrange with the basketball. Gives it over to Kaylee Mundy. Kaylee with it. Kaylee looking to drive. Drives down. Cross courts it over to Howard. Howard can't handle the pass. That's off her out of bounds. Clarkrange turns it over as now Bush will check back in. And out will come Pierce. Pierce will come out with Bush checking in. It will be Oneida basketball. They'll work it in a long pass up to West. West with the ball. West gives it over now to Terry. Back to West. Down inside to Boyett. Boyett's trying to post up. Kicks it back to West. West will drive in, put it up and good. West now with the Baker's dozen on the night, and it's an 8-point Clarkrange lead. Lady Buffaloes with the basketball. Kaylee Mundy working at top of the key. Kaylee with the ball looking to drive. Kicks it over. Stolen by Thomas. Thomas with the steal. Thomas coast to coast. Loses the handle on it, but West will run it down. They'll kick it out to Newport. Newport's going to send it in the corner to Thomas for a 3-ball. No good. Rebound taken away by Oneida. Newport with it. Kicks it down the corner to Thomas. Thomas with the basketball. Back out front now to Terry. Terry over to West, and Oneida will slow it down a bit. Out front is Terry. Terry with the ball over to Thomas. Thomas right side, comes around, gives it off to Boyett. Boyett down in the corner to Terry. Terry going to kick it back up to Boyett. Boyett gives it out front now to West. West off to Newport, right wing. Drives around, gives it up to Boyett, top of the key. Boyett goes inside to West, knocked away. Great play by Powell. Powell jumps in, tips it away, and Bush comes up with it. Maddie all the way down. She tried to kick it across, thrown away, but right thrown away backhand. Powell put it up and in. McKenzie with her first 2 of the night, and the Lady Buffaloes take back a 10-point advantage. Back the other way, Newport coast to coast. All the way down, puts it up, no good. Rebound taken away by Howard. Howard off to Cassie, and Cassie brings a long pass up as Kaylee gets behind him, gets the easy two. Nobody saw Kaylee as she gets behind the defense, gets the easy deuce. And the Lady Buffaloes take a 12-point lead, and the Lady Indians take a timeout.
Quality workmanship and exceptional customer service have defined Southeastern Drywall and Construction of Jamestown. From custom-built homes, residential construction, remodeling to commercial construction, Southeastern Drywall and Construction is dedicated to providing the best quality at reasonable prices. We're also looking for good carpenters. Call Southeastern Drywall and Construction at 931-267-5435. A proud supporter of sports and education in our area.
Oh.
The hustle and bustle of the holiday season in full swing. Hall's Family Pharmacy wants to encourage you to think of local retailers before heading online to do your shopping. Hall Family Pharmacy Holiday Open House will be Saturday, November the 30th on Shop Small Saturday. Santa will be visiting for pictures from 12 to 2, and there'll be refreshments and door prizes. We will have Shop Small deals that you won't want to miss. So mark your calendar for Hall's Family Pharmacy's Holiday Open House, Saturday, November 30th from 10 to 2, and enjoy a Saturday shopping locally.
Oh, there's no place like home for the holiday.
Back to action. Clarkrange's ball came in, and Clarkrange tried for the steal. Looked like they had tied it up, but they call a foul on Cassie Mundy. Then a long pass down to Terry, and Howard able to block the shot. But Oneida's got it back right now with Thomas with the basketball. Gives it over to West. West back out front now to Newport. Newport with the basketball. Newport works it over the left side to Terry. Terry for a three, no good. Rebound knocked around, and Cassie Mundy comes out with it. Cassie in the front court. Cassie down to Kaylee. Kaylee going to drive the baseline, dumps it inside to Howard, out to Kaylee, or to Cassie for a three, good. Cassie Mundy with a three ball. She's got 15, and the Lady Buffaloes are up now by a score of 15. And now driving the other way, and the jump ball, Howard and Newport. And goes Clarkrange on the all-name possession. Oneida struggling a bit now. Clarkrange trying to make that big run and push this out to a big lead. Driving through is Kaylee Mundy. Cassie puts it up, and it's blocked out by West. Blocked that shot. Good D that time by Kendall West to come over and block it out of bounds. Ball comes in to Pierce. Pierce gives it over now to Kaylee. Kaylee with the basketball. Kaylee gives it off now to Powell. Powell with the ball. Looking inside. Goes inside to Howard. Howard's going to make a move against Stiltner, and Stiltner's going to pick up the personal. Stiltner's got her second of the basketball game, and that'll send Howard to the charity stripe. So Howard going to the line. She's 1 of 2 on the night. Chloe, no good. Back of the iron will have one more. Clarkrange by 15, their biggest lead of the night. Second one by Howard. Is in and out, no good. She missed both ends of it. Rebound West. West has it stolen, though, by Kaylee Mundy. And then Kaylee Mundy's going to be fouled by West, as West, a little frustration starting to break out there as she fouls Kaylee Mundy, and that'll send Kaylee to the line. Kaylee's first trip to the stripe. First free throw, good. 38-22, Clarkrange by 16. And make it 17. Gets both ends of it, and back the other way comes Oneida on the run. Will come Terry. Terry with the basketball. Terry working out front. Terry working. Terry falls down, keeps the dribble. Good play by Terry. Kicks it down the corner to Thomas. Thomas off to Stiltner. Stiltner now looking for help. Is going to be fouled by Powell. And that's going to go against Mackenzie Powell. That's the first of the night on Mackenzie. Oneida will work it in on the baseline. Actually, they're going to work it in on the baseline, so I thought. It'll be Terry to work it in. Terry looking, long, balls it out to, awful close there by Thomas going back court. Thomas called that one, their feet bouncing on the line. With it now, the ball goes inside. Howard with the steal. They tried to go inside to Wisner, and then Howard's going to throw it away. Tried to get too far out ahead of Kaylee Mundy and throws it away. Bush is going to check in, and Sells is going to come in the ball game. Casey in for the first time. Howard will sit down, and Powell will come out, and also Howard will come out as Bush and Sells come in the ball game. Two freshmen now in for the Lady Buffaloes with 3 minutes left to go here in the third quarter and a lead of 17. He'll work it over this time to Wisner. Wisner goes up against Pierce, and Pierce rejects it. Pierce with a big play there, and now on the floor, the ball's going to be tied up. Good hustle by Bush. Good play by the electrifying one to block that one. As they took it right to Stiltner, they thought that she had an advantage, but Pierce able to reject it. Ball's going to come into Wisner, I should say, and it's going to be up no good. Back up, and that's going to be a foul on Clarkrange. They'll whistle that one against 22, Maddie Bush. That's her second. Maddie's got a pair of them now. Just under 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. And at the line, Wisner hits the front end of it. Wisner's got the first. We'll have one more. Second one, good as well. Wisner with both ends of it. It's back to a 15-point ball game. Clarkrange with the basketball. Across the timeline will come Monday. Monday will set the pick. And she's going to be fouled by Stiltner. Stiltner reaching out. Got her with the forearm, and that's going to be her third personal. As will be worked into Pierce. Pierce back over to Cassie Mundy. Cassie off to Bush. Bush back to Mundy. Mundy with the ball. And now Clarkrange is going to set up that shuffle as they'll work it over to Pierce. Pierce with the ball. Pierce gets it back out front now to Mundy. Kaylee going to drive in, and Kaylee's going to be fouled. And that one's going to go against, they call that one against number 4, but there's not number 4. Yeah, there is. There's Powell in the game, number 4 for Oneida. That's her first of the game. Didn't see her check in a moment ago. Clarkrange with the ball, and 2:10 to play here in the third quarter. Driving Cassie Mundy over to Bush. Down to Kaylee. Kaylee will drive all the way and lay it up and in. Kaylee with two more. She's got, 13 in the game. She's got the baker's dozen. Ball goes over this time to Powell for Oneida. Powell with the ball. Powell going to drive down. She takes it all the way in, lays it up and in. Kelsey Powell, the freshman, with two. Clarkrange quickly the other way. Cassie Mundy all the way coast to coast, puts it up no good. Rebound Wisner. Wisner throws it away. Pierce with a steal back down to Kaylee. Kaylee goes up, and she's going to be fouled by Terry. Terry's going to pick up her third personal. Emmy Crabtree going to check in now for the Lady Buffaloes, the other freshman. Range at the line. Monday's first one good. Kaylee knocks down the front end of it. Pierce will sit down as Crabtree comes to the game. Hitting the second one now is Monday. She hits both ends of it, and the Lady Buffaloes up 43-26. Long pass into front court. Driving in is Newport. Newport backs it out. Newport with the ball. Newport drives in against Bush. Gives it off to Stiltner. Stiltner with the ball. Kicks it over, stolen by Cassie. And Cassie will drive down, lay it up and in. Cassie Mundy with two more. And it's 45-26, a 19-point lead now for the Lady Buffaloes. Driving over will be Terry. Terry down the corner to Powell. Powell drive in. Sends out, knocked away and out of bounds off of Clarkrange. Boyette will come back in. Boyette checks in. Long pass into number 5, Terry. Terry gives it down to Powell. Gives it out now to Newport. Newport going to drive all the way in and lays it up with the left hand. No good. On the rebound, taken away by Boyett. Boyett with the ball, and Boyett looking for some help. Gives it out now and firing up the three, and no good was Powell. Run down by Kaylee Mundy, and Kaylee will just bring it up, and Clarkrange go for the last shot, leading by 19. With the ball in front court's Kaylee Mundy. Oneida not coming out to pick her up now. They'll step out a little closer. Kaylee will drive in, down to 13 seconds. Leaves it for Bush. Maddie with the ball. Maddie gives it over now to Cassie Mundy. Cassie with the basketball. Cassie drives around, kicks it down the corner. Crabtree for a three. No good. And that's going to be tipped back up. No good. We're through three. Into three. It's Clarkrange 45. Oneida 26.
The Gary Maxwell Insurance Office offering area insurance is located at 300 West Central Avenue in Jamestown. Get a free quote for your home, auto, life, or business with no obligation to buy. Call 879-1251. Shane Beatty, Katie Cooper, Tammy Robbins, and Brad Rains agents, along with Jeff Robbins, manager, will be happy to assist you. That's Gary Maxwell Insurance, located 300 West Central Avenue with locations in Livingston, Cookeville, and Gainesboro.
Like a great sports team needs a great captain to lead them, a county needs a great executive to move it forward. And Fentress County has it in Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy believes in this county and its endless possibilities. So for great sports and a great county, be like County Executive Jimmy Johnson and back Fentress County all the way.
Clarkrange Basketball to start this final frame as they lead it by 19. They'll work it over this time to Pierce. Down low to Howard. Howard drives through, kicks it off to Powell. Powell up, no good. Rims out, and then on the rebounds tore away by Boyett. And Boyett's going to be fouled by Howard. Chloe picks up her third personal. Howard gives it back to Oneida. Oneida with the basketball. Newport going to bring it into front court. Newport with the basketball. Newport to the left side. Has it stripped and stolen by Monday. Kaylee with the steal. Dishes it over to Howard. Howard on the run. Missed the layup. Rebound taken away, and it'll be a Bush out to Pierce. Pierce with the ball. Drives in, gives it out to Howard. Howard for a three. No good. Rebound Bush. Bush has it stripped, though. Taken away by the Lady Indians. Long pass. Newport's going to save it in, but right to Maddie Bush. Maddie, long pass up to Kaylee. Kaylee will drive, have it blocked by Boyett. Gets it back, gives it out to Powell. Powell down to Kaylee Mundy. Kaylee going to drive, put up the floater, good. So Kaylee gets it back anyway. She's got 17 on the night. As with the basketball out front is Newport. Newport over to Powell for Oneida. Powell drops it down low to Boyett. Boyett kicks it down the corner to Newport. Wide open for a three. No good. Rebound Mackenzie Powell. Powell out to Monday, and Kaylee Mundy will bring it. Kaylee with the basketball. Down quickly to Pierce. Pierce for three. Short on that one. Rebound taken away by Oneida. They'll get it out to Newport. Newport, long pass up to Powell. Powell with the ball. Drives in, puts up the runner, and good D by Bush, and she comes away with the rebound. Back the other way is Monday with the ball. Kaylee with the ball. Now they're going to leave Pierce all alone. Pierce fires the three. No good. Rebound. Powell. Powell drives in. Up and good. McKenzie with the two, and the Lady Buffaloes go up now by and let's see, it will be Powell for the and one here. Shots up, no good. Free throws, no good. Ran down by Powell of Oneida. Powell of Oneida going to bring it the other way. She pushes up quickly. Kicks it over now to Newport. Newport down the corner to Powell from Oneida. And she'll drive in, and she's going to be blocked, and they're going to get a foul on somebody. And Sure they called that one against Clarkrange. I guess they said it just went out on Oneida. So Cassie Mundy comes back in. Out will come Bush. Clarkrange by 23. Oneida with the basketball really struggled on this end of the court. Now pass inside, knocked away, stolen by Powell. Out to Pierce. Pierce going to try to kick it over. Doesn't, and it's taken away by Newport, and then it's tied up. Jump ball. Coming back in will be Thomas. And Pierce took a shot. She's okay, though, says she's fine. Clarkrange up by 23. Oneida with the ball. They'll give it over this time to Stiltner. Stiltner gets it off to Powell. Powell with the ball. Drops it off to Thomas. Thomas working out front. Sends it back over to Powell. Powell with the ball for Oneida. Drives in. Puts up the little jumper. Good. Good looking freshman, this Powell. She's got 4 on the night. And it's back to a 21-point ball game. Clarkrange led by as many as 23. Mundy with the ball. Cassie Mundy with it. Gives it over to Pierce. Pierce down. Good pass in to Howard. Howard missed it, though. Howard got the rebound, then goes back up with it. That's going to be knocked out of bounds off of Oneida. Howard missed the layup, but then got it back, put it back up, missed it, and it's going to be knocked out by Oneida. Clarkrange will work it in to Howard. Howard on the baseline. Howard going to drive in the lane. Sends it out to Pierce over to Mundy. They'll go inside to Powell. Powell spins, and Powell's going to get an offensive foul. McKenzie's going to pick up her second personal. It'll be Clarkrange turning it back over to Oneida. West will put it in to Terry, and Terry will bring it up. Terry with the basketball. Clarkrange with a 21-point lead. Terry into front court, gives it over this time to West. West back out front to Terry. Terry with the ball. Terry works it right side, now spins in, gives it out to Thomas for a 3. No good. Good box out by Powell. Powell cleans the board. Here come the Lady Buffaloes. Long pass up to Cassie Mundy for a 3. No good. Rebound Lexi Pierce. Pierce with the ball drives in, takes a short jumper. Good. Pierce with 2 more. She's got a nickel on the night. And it is Oneida with the basketball in the front court. Comes Terry. Terry comes around the pick. She stops and pops. No good. Body's hitting the floor everywhere. Kaylee Mundy comes out with it. Kaylee on the run. Kaylee drives down, gets it out to Howard. Howard's going to drive the baseline, stick it up. No good. Gets it back. It goes up, and it's fouled by Terry. Chloe Terry's going to pick up her 4th personal, so she's on the brink of extinction in this one. At the line will be Howard. Howard looking for double digits if she can hit these. It hits the front end of it. Howard was 1 of 4 on the night before that one. Now she's 2 of 5. And 2 of 6. Missed the second one. Now a steal by Cassie. Cassie over to Lexi. Lexi will take it up strong, and she's going to be fouled by Terry, and that'll do it for Terry. If mine's right, that's her 5th. Okay, they're going to say that one goes against Terry. And it wasn't against Terry, it was against Powell. So, I may get against West. So, West picks up her 4th. And Pierce misses the front end of it. Casey Sales will come in, and Maddie Bush will come in, and Emmy Crabtree will come in. Free throw's good. And Zoe Smith checks in for the first time tonight. Clarkrange up 53-28. Up by, now driving around is Oneida with the basketball. They're going to give it up to Powell. Powell's going to drive in. This freshman's looking good. Drives in, lays it up, and gets the easy 2. Head coach Lamar Rogers wants to talk about it. Timeout on the court, 3:26 to play. Clarkrange up by 23.
Confidence, the one word you have to have when you choose a pharmacy. And Clarkrange Drug Center has worked hard to earn yours. Whether filling a prescription or giving advice on non-prescription medicine or health and beauty aids, Clarkrange Drug Center is the place to go for expert advice. Clarkrange Drug Center, always earning your confidence.
3:26 left to go here in the game, and Clarkrange is up by 23 now. Clarkrange with a commanding lead in this one. And Clarkrange with some of the younger kids in now. They've got in the game, they've got Casey Sales, they've got Zoe Smith, they've got Maddie Bush and Emmy Crabtree. Clarkrange, some of the younger kids getting some time on this one. Didn't expect that. As Oneida brought a talented team in here and an experienced team. They just struggled shooting here in the second half. Ball goes over to Zoe Smith. Zoe will kick it over to Bush. Bush with the ball. Bush backs it around. Bush with the ball, drives in, gives it out to Casey Sales. Sales with the basketball. Sales gives it out to Monday. Monday with the basketball. Beth Canancer getting ready to check in. Kaylee Monday with it out to Crabtree. Crabtree for a three. No good. Rebound tipped around, still on the ground, taken away by Zoe Smith. Then Smith hits the floor as coming out with it, driving and getting fouled from behind will be number 20. That is Faith Cross coming in. And Kaylee will pick up the foul. That'll be her second. And Faith Cross is at the line. First one no good. And Beth Canancer comes in. Free throws up and good by Cross. Hits 1 out of 2. 53-31 Clarkrange by double deuces right now as they'll come into front court. 2.5 minutes to play. Maddie Bush over to Canancer. Back to Bush. Back to Canancer. Canancer back over to Bush. Bush inside to Canancer. Canancer gets it back over to Crabtree. Now off to Bush. They'll reset it. Maddie. Drive now. Maddie's going to drive in, put up the float. Away by Oneida. Long pass out to number 12. She's got a step, but Manus misses the layup, and then Oneida knocks it out of bounds. Wisner got it and knocked it out of bounds. 2:08 left to go here in this one. And Clarkrange with the basketball. Crabtree out front to Smith. Smith with the ball. Zoe going to drive in, give it over now to Bush. Maddie Bush with it. Maddie Bush kicks it down the corner to Sales. Back up front to Bush. Bush with the ball. Bush going to drive in, takes it, puts a runner up good, and Maddie Bush with 2. Her first 2 of the night. And the Lady Buffaloes back up by 24. With the ball, Powell. She'll fire the 3. No good. Rebound pulled this time by number 12, and she's going to be tied up by Crabtree. Into the game will come number 22 into the game. That is Jesse Boyett. And let's see. They've got Jesse Boyett, Powell. They've got 32 in the game. Or no, actually, number 12 in the game. That is Manus. As Bush drives down, gets it out to Crabtree for a 3. No good. Rebound saved in. Good play by Casey Sales. Or Casey Sales. Casey with the play. As they'll give it over to Smith. Smith now off to Crabtree. Inside to Canancer. Canancer back up front now to Bush. Bush will drive, give it out to Zoe. Smith gives it off to Casey Sales. Casey will give it up to Canancer. Out to Crabtree. Crabtree looking to drive. Drives in, gives it out to Canancer. Canancer off now to Sales. Sales over to Smith. Smith with the ball. Smith back over to Sales. Inside to Canancer. Canancer with the ball. Sends it out to Crabtree. Back over now to Smith. Smith going to drive in. Tries to kick it down low. Knocked away, but Sales comes up with it. Now they'll try to take it back door. Knocked away. Good hands by number 12 to get a hand on. Manus got a paw on it. Bats it out of bounds. 17.7 seconds to go. Clarkrange with the ball. And Lady Buffalo's going to go to 3-1 on the season. Oneida going to drop to 50%. Can answer with it. Can answer has it taken away by Powell. Powell gives it over this time, and back will come the Lady Buffaloes, or Lady Indians, I should say. Boyett with the ball, back out front to Powell. Powell for a long three, no good, and that's your final. Clarkrange beats Oneida here tonight. A lopsided affair as the Lady Buffaloes win it by a final of 55-31. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Crisp air, cool breeze, fall leaves. All the things autumn brings. It also brings Carrier's Fall Cool Cash Rebate Promotion. Now until December 15th. Take advantage of discounts on select energy-efficient heating and air conditioning units with financing options to fit any and tackle any weather that comes your way. Carrier, turn to the experts. Call Condition Heating and Cooling for your free estimate today.
Conditioned heating and cooling.
This is Mark Call, your Twin Lakes Business Solutions Consultant, wishing you and your family a happy Thanksgiving. At Twin Lakes, we have an award-winning fiber broadband network providing superior solutions that allow local businesses to compete on a superior level. With speeds up to 1 gig, 1,000 megabits per second, you'll have capacity for cloud-based solutions, video conferencing, and IP phone systems, allowing your people to do what they do best. All speeds are synchronous, making the upload speed just as fast as your download speed. Give me a call today at 931-823-5511 to make sure your business is ready to handle the holiday season.
Ventures Farmers Co-op, your local hometown store, proudly supporting our hometown Buffaloes and Dragons. Co-op wishes you a winning season, one game at a time. Co-op, your first choice for farm, home, lawn and garden, and a gift shop for giving and decorating needs. Co-op, serving this area for 70 years with quality products. That's your Co-op, located just 2 miles south of Jamestown.
Right back here where Clarkrange takes the girls contest by a final of 55-31. Look at the scoring for the Lady Buffaloes. They got 17 apiece for Snake Eyes. Cassie and Kaylee, the Monday Twins, with 17 apiece. 11 for Howard, 6 for Lexi Pierce, 4 for Mackenzie Powell, and 2 for Maddie Bush in the ballgame. While Oneida, they were paced by Kendall West with 13. They got 6 for Kelsey Powell, 3 in the game for Caitlin Stiltner, 3 for Chelsea Newport, 3 for Jaden Thomas, 2 in the game for Emily Wisner, and 1 for Faith Cross in the game. Clarkrange led the end of 115-11, outscored Oneida 15-9 in the second quarter, led 30-20 at the half. Then they outscored Oneida 15-6 in the third quarter, led 45-26. Then they outscored Oneida 10-5 in the last quarter and win it by a final of 55-21. Oneida falls to 2-2, while Clarkrange improves to 3-1 on the season, and they take a break until the first of next week when the Lady Buffaloes will take on, let's see, I've got a schedule right in front of me here. Clarkrange after tonight will take on Cumberland County on Tuesday of next week, December the 3rd. They will be playing a good team out of Cumberland County. Well, we're going to take a timeout now and take a break with some music, and we'll be back in just a few minutes after we tell you the score once again was Clarkrange 55, Oneida 31. Don't go away. Boys are coming up. Just a few. Here at Clarkrange High School, we're going to set for boys action here in this one. It's Clarkrange coming in 1-2. Oneida 1-1 on the season. The Indians, of course, getting some of their players back from football as they were eliminated from the football playoffs last week. So they're getting their kids back, and we'll see what they can do here against Clarkrange. The Buffaloes coming in. They got that big win over Macon game, but lost 2 on Saturday, 1 to Livingston and 1 to a good team out of Tullahoma. Now, last year, Clarkrange won both the matchups with Oneida. They won 74-59 and 59-46 as it was home and away. Now, since 05, Clarkrange is 12-7. They've won the last 8 in a row, as a matter of fact, and Oneida's last win, 2011. So that's a little bit of history between the two teams as we get set for starting lineups here in just a moment. And Clarkrange's going to be playing short-handed as they've got some injured players. Gatlin LaRue out, Anthony Cottle out. So we'll see what they can do as Oneida will come out with Andrew DeWitt, I should say. DeWitt comes out. Then they got number 11, Nathan Bowling. Number 23, Jerry Hewling. Number 32, Dalton Young, and number 33, Jordan Perry, and they're in the direction of Coach Jacob King are the Indians. And now, house lights go down. It's time to meet your Clarkrange Buffaloes. The Buffaloes playing without Gatlin LaRue and playing without Anthony Cottle, playing very short-handed tonight. Clarkrange under the direction of Coach Rodney Powell. Clarkrange will be starting a sophomore, number 2, Josh Durham. Durham going to be starting tonight. And number 13, Connor LaRue. Connor had a good game against that Macon County game we did last week. Number 3, getting back from football. He's getting back in stride, played well against Macon County. And 5'10" guard Keith Whitey. Whitey's got to have a big night tonight. And is Nate Hall. Nate Hall had a huge game against Macon County, and he's got to have a big one here tonight. They're going to play with these Indians here tonight, as the Indians come in with one of the bigger squads we've seen in a while, as Oneida taking on Clarkrange here in this matchup tonight. Now, don't forget, coming up tomorrow night on WDB, we will have the Pickett County Bobcats and Livingston Academy. They'll have the call down there. That one should be a good one tomorrow night. We'll have that one coming up at 6 o'clock tomorrow night. Then on Friday night, we've got Pickett County and Smith County in the Pickett County Thanksgiving Classic. So we got basketball action in 3 games coming up this week. Right now, though, it's time to line them up, tip it up, and get it on. We got boys action. The opening tip belongs to Oneida. Oneida with the basketball. In the front court is Hewling. Hewling will give it up now to number 11, Bowling. Back over to Hewling. Back over to Bowling, and Oneida will set it up. They'll go to Hewling. Hewling gets down the corner of Bowling. Bowling will fire up the 3. No good. Rebound there by number 10, DeWitt. Back up, no good. Rebound taken away by number 33. Puts it up and in. That's Perry with the first 2. Clarkrange had a hand on it, just couldn't hang it on to it. And Oneida now going to come with a half-court trap. Hall will send it over to Whitey. Whitey back into Hall. Hall out to LaRue. Connor LaRue for a 3. No good. Rebound taken away by number 11, Bowling. Bowling with the basketball. Bowling in the front court gives it off to the big guy way out front. That's Young. He'll get back to Bowling, and Bowling will set it up. Bowling right side this time to DeWitt. Down the corner, Bowling. Inside to Young, out, and now quickly down to number 33. His shot put up blocked by Hall. Hall got a block on that one, but Oneida comes back away with it. He's going right back to Perry. They'll go inside to Young. Young going to post up. Young going to take it up and under. Good move by Young. And it's 4-0 Oneida. Clarkrange with the basketball. They'll walk it into front court. It will be kicked over this time to Hall. Hall with the ball. Gives it down to Josh Durham. He'll drive all the way and puts it up and scores. Good move by Durham. Josh Durham with the first 2 for the Buffaloes. The sophomore, good move. As with the basketball now will be Oneida's Hewling with the ball. Hewling works it out front to number 11, Bowling. Bowling with the ball back over to Hewling. Hewling gives it up now to number 10, DeWitt. DeWitt back over to Hewling. Hewling will fire the 3, and no good. Rebound knocked around and come away with Keith White. Here come the Buffaloes. Chance to Tire take the lead as we hit the 5:45 mark. Ball goes over to Hall. Hall sends it back over to Whited. Inside to Hall, back out to LaRue. LaRue trying to drive the baseline, cut off. Now will drive the baseline all the way and double pumps it, puts it up and good. No fear by Connor LaRue as he took it in the land of the Giants and gets 2. And we're tied at 4 apiece with 5.5 minutes to go here in quarter number 1. Oneida with the basketball. It's Hewling out front. Throws it over to DeWitt. DeWitt's going to drive the baseline. Puts it up, blocked by Hall. Nate Hall already with 2 block shots in this one. Nate with it. Nate will stop and pop. No good. Rebound pulled this time by Young. Or actually make that Perry with the rebound. Perry cleans the board, and here comes Oneida. Oneida with the ball. They'll drive over, kick it off to Hewling. Hewling with the ball back out front now to number 11. He fires the three. No good. Rebound is by Hall. Hall gives it over to Whited as that was Bowling. Put that one up. Whited with the basketball. Whited working it out front. Goes over to Josh Durham. Josh Durham with the basketball. Josh looking to drive. Kicks it down the corner to Durham. The other Durham. And Jonah puts up the three ball. No good. Rebound taken away and coming up quickly will be Bowling. Out to Hewling. Hewling going to drive, dumps it off underneath to number 33. Can't get the layup to go as Perry missed the layup. And Clarkrange with the rebound. Nate Hall with the ball. Hall with the ball into front court. Gets up, kicks it over to Whited. Whited right side down to Connerlew. He's all alone. No good for three. Rebound going to be knocked out of bounds off of Clarkrange. Oneida gets the basketball right back. Working it in will be Hewling. Hewling gives it in this time to Bowling, and Bowling will bring it up. Bowling with the basketball. Hewling now got stolen away by Durham. Good job by Josh. He'll pull up, takes up no good. Rebound fall for, and he comes away with it again. Josh Durham comes away, but he's tied up and it goes Clarkrange on the all-name position. Good hustle by Durham. Good hustle by Josh Durham in this first quarter. 3:52 left to go in the first. Ball comes in to Hall, taken away. Stolen this time, come down number 40, just checked in. He'll double pump it, blocked. That's the third block by Hall, and Hall's going to be fouled by number 40, and that is Colby Morgan. Morgan has his first of the ball game. And Clarkrange with the basketball. 4-4 your score. As Clarkrange with the basketball, 3:35 left to go in the first quarter. Out front is Hall. Hall gives it over to Whited. Whited on the right side, drives in, kicks it back to Hall. Nate looks three now, will drive in, take the leaner, and he's going to get called for the offensive foul. Nate Hall called for the foul. Clarkrange playing without Gatlin LaRue or without Anthony Cottle, both out with injuries. As with the ball now is number 22 checked in the game. That's Elijah West. West with the ball. Cross court's it now over here to number 40. He'll drive in, take it up, and he's going to be fouled by Nate Hall. That's going to be two quick ones on Nate. Nate can't afford to get in foul trouble as Colby Morgan will go to the line. First one by Morgan is good. Giving Oneida back the lead. He's looking for a 2-point lead. And he's got a 2-point lead as Morgan knocks them both down. Clarkrange with the basketball. 3 minutes left to go here in quarter number one. A 6-4 Oneida lead. Clarkrange with the basketball. Right side, they'll work it down the corner to Durham. Josh Durham double team, bounces it off a player. No, before he did, he stepped out of bounds with it. Clarkrange wants a timeout. Timeout on the floor. We've got 2:53 left to go here in the first quarter. And Clarkrange trails 6-4.
State Representative John Mark Wendell is happy to be a supporter of the Fentress County sports programs. Participating in sports enables our young people to learn responsibility, teamwork, and sportsmanship, as well as promoting physical fitness. Also, John Mark Wendell is grateful for the opportunity to serve as your state representative and encourages you to contact him or his staff anytime that he can be of assistance. The very best to the Fentress County sports teams for a successful season is the message from State Representative John Mark Wendell.
2:53 left to go here in quarter number one, and Clarkrange with the basketball. Oneida with a 2-point lead. Josh Durham will check to bring it in. He works it in to Whited, right side. Whited on down low on the baseline. Now brings it back up to the wing. Sends it up front this time to Durham. Durham back over to Whited. Whited for three. Won't go. Rebound pulled this time by Young. Young clears the board. Here comes Oneida. Oneida in the front court. Driving, putting it up. Number 11, no good. That was Bowling. Bowling made a nice drive, put it up just Couldn't get the shot to go. And now back the other way, drives Josh Durham. Josh Durham puts up no good, gets his own rebound. Good hustle by this youngster as he's playing hard early. Tried to force it inside to Connor LaRue and stolen by Oneida. Oneida traveled with it. As that was some nice dribbling by Jordan Berry, except when he tried to pick it up, he took a step with it. So it gives it right back to the Buffaloes. Clarkrange trailing 6-4. Keith Whited going to bring it into front court. Whited with the basketball. Whited to the right side. Whited looking. Now has it stripped and stolen. Taken away by Bolin. Bolin will stop. Now he'll take the little jumper. Still can't get one to go. As Connor LaRue comes out with it. Connor LaRue gives it over to Hall. Down in the corner to LaRue. LaRue looking to drive. Drives and gets it back out to Hall. Hall with the ball down to 99 seconds left to go in this first quarter. And firing up the jumper was Durham. No good. Tipped up by Hall. No good. But then Oneida can't hang on to it and goes out of bounds. Clarkrange gets it back. Neither team blistering the nets in this one. We've got 10 points here in the first quarter, and we're down to a buck and a half left to go in it. The ball comes into Durham. Durham going to swing it out front this time to Whited. Whited drives in. He's going to be fouled by Young, so Whited will go to the charity stripe. Young going to pick up his first of the ball game. As at the line will be Keith Whited. 1:27 left to go here in the first quarter. Whited can tie this one up with the free throws. Hits the front end of it. Good job by Keith. As one will have another. And the second one is good as well. Tie ball game, 1:26 left to go here in the first quarter. Down quickly comes Morgan. Morgan tried to force it inside. Knocked away, but then taken away. Good job by Jonah Durham. Durham with a steal. He gets it out to Hall. Hall drives down baseline and bounces it off Young out of bounds. Clarkrange going to work it in. 73 ticks left to go here in this quarter. Connor LaRue going to drive in, kicks it out to Whited. Whited with the ball. Over to Nate Hall. Nate way out front. 66 seconds left to go here in the quarter. Hall with the ball. Drives. Backs it out. Hall going to drive in. Send it all the way across to Durham. Durham with the basketball. Josh Durham, that is. Gives it over now to Whited. Whited back up to Josh Durham. Durham with the ball. 45 seconds. Over to Whited. Whited will drive in. Send it out to Hall. Hall going to fire the long three. No good. Rebound tipped around, and we're going to have a foul on. Are they going to whistle that against LaRue? No, they're going to whistle that one against Josh Durham. I think he might have miscalled that one. I don't think that was Durham. But anyway, it's going to be with the basketball. Oneida is Morgan. Morgan going to take it out front. Kicks out, stolen by Durham. Josh Durham, another steal. Gives it out to Whited, and we're down to 20 seconds to go here in the first quarter, and Clarkrange going to go for the last shot and the lead to end the first quarter. Yeah, up front with it now is Whited. Whited with the ball. Down to 10 seconds. Whited looking to make a move, sends it over to Hall. Hall with the ball. Down to 6 seconds, 5 seconds. They'll kick it to Whited. Whited going to fire the long three. Good! At the buzzer, Keith Whited knocks down the three ball. Clarkrange takes a 9-6 first quarter lead.
Whether you're competing on the athletic field or working hard in the classroom, remember you have the support of First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. We're behind you 100% of the way. Good luck to all the area teams. Play tough and play fair. And remember, when it comes to helping you with your banking needs, we're First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And now over and over, it's First Volunteer for you.
This is Jeannie Hall, inviting you to come check out our all-new Hall Sports and Outdoor store, now open in downtown Jamestown. At Hall Sports and Outdoors, we are your regional destination for everything you need for the woods and on the field. We have game day gear featuring your favorite local and regional teams, camping and hunting gear, and gifting ideas with popular brands like Costa, Timberland, Volunteer Traditions, and more. Hall Sports and Outdoors is located on the corner of South Main Street and Livingston Avenue, across from the courthouse. Stop by and see what everyone is cheering about at Hall Sports and Outdoors.
Back to action. Oneida with the basketball. They put up a shot. There was number 11, Bowling, come up short, and Clarkrange with the rebound. Clarkrange out front. Keith Whited. Whited gives it over to Durham. Josh Durham with the basketball. Josh going to drive the lane, kicks it down, had it knocked away, had it stolen. And LaRue comes back out with it, though, and LaRue put it up for three, no good. Rebound, Jonah Durham. Durham going to give it to Whited. Whited will drive. Off-balance jumper, no good. Rebound pulled by Young. Young on a bear hug, and then he kicks it out quickly to Bowling. Bowling on the front end of it gives it over this time to Young. Young traveled with it. Young took a great big hop before he put the ball down. And Oneida's going to bring back into the game number 23, Hewling, also back into the game. Number 10, DeWitt will check back in. Just underway here in quarter number 2. Clarkrange on top, 9-6. With the ball now is Hall. Out front, or down the corner now to Durham. Durham puts up the three, no good. Rebound, Connor LaRue. LaRue drives in, sends it back out front to Whited. Whited with the basketball. Whited sends it over now to Nate Hall. Nate drives in, backs out. Now Nate will drive in, send it out to Whited, back to Hall. Hall with the ball. Hall inside to Durham. Durham's going to force it up. Good. Good drive by Jonah. Jonah's got his first two, and the Buffaloes up by a nickel. Oneida's Hewling with the basketball. Hewling works it right side this time to DeWitt. Back over now in the corner it goes to Hewling. Hewling looking inside, gives it up to Young. Young trapped in. Young going to be, that's on Hall. That's three on Hall. Whoa, that's three on Nate Hall here in the first half. Nate Hall's picked up three. Ball's going to come into Young. Young going to take it up and score. Young gets his first two of the night, or second two of the night. And it's back to a three-point ball game. In the front court will come Whited. Whited kicks it down the corner to LaRue. Back up to Whited. Now over to Hall. Hall for a three. No good. Long rebound going to be knocked out of bounds off of Oneida. Oneida's been boxing out. They just can't hang on the ball when they get it. They keep knocking it out of each other's hands out of bounds. Clarkrange will trigger it in. Whited to get it in, gets it into Hall. Hall bounces off there, puts up the fall-away jumper. No good. Rebound Young. Young over to Bowling. Bowling into front court. Bowling working up front. Bowling working against LaRue, drives all the way in, lays it up, and he goes. Bowling finally gets one to roll. And we're down to a one-point ball game. Clarkrange with the basketball. Whited in front court. Whited goes inside to Durham. Durham over to Joshua Durham. Now back up front to Whited. Cross courts it over to Nate Hall. Now long pass over to Whited. Whited kicks it down the corner to Durham. Back up to Whited. Now they'll cross corner over to Connor LaRue. Connor with the ball down to Hall. Hall's going to drive, and he's going to be fouled by Young. Young's going to be called for the bum. That's his second of the ball game. That's the third team foul for Oneida. As coming into the game will be number 22, checks back in. That's West. Ball gets thrown away, picked off by Bowling. Bowling out to Hewling. Hewling's going to drive, and Hewling stops and pulls up for two. Hewling actually drug his pivot foot, but no call. He gets the score, and it's a one-point lead now for the Indians. Clarkrange with the basketball. In the front court comes Hall. Hall gives it over to Whited. Whited looking out front. Keith around the pick, sends it over to Durham. Back up to Whited. Inside to Hall. Hall with the ball, triple team. Gets it out to Whited. Whited looking to make a move, drives in, and he's going to be fouled. That will go against number 22, West. So Elijah West has his first foul. They'll work it in. They'll throw it a long pass into Durham. Jonah with it. Gives it over now to Hall. Hall off to Whited. Whited going to fire for a three. Good. Keith Whited, a big three there. Breaks the drought for the Buffaloes, and they go back up by 2. Oneida with the basketball. They'll work it to West. Make that DeWitt, I believe. Yeah, DeWitt, not West. Now firing up is Bowling, and Bowling starting to warm up. Bowling drops in the 3 ball. We got a timeout called by Oneida. 3:51 to go here in quarter number 2, headed toward halftime, and it's a 15-14 Oneida lead.
Managing your medications has never been easier. With Meta3 Pharmacy's MedPack, your medications come organized by date and time, securely sealed in individual, easy open packages. So when it's time to take your next dose, you just tear the package off the roll and your pills are there. That's all there is to it. No bottles, no bother. For more information, call us at 879-8133.
Well, the Buffaloes trail by 1, but they have the basketball as we get back underway with 3:51 left to go here in this quarter. Headed toward halftime. We'll talk to Coach Lamar Rogers. His Lady Buffaloes rolled tonight over Oneida. Big win for them. Out front's Whited. Whited working it. Whited to the right side. Backs it out. Sends it over to Durham. Durham down to Hall. Hall with the ball. Kicks it inside to LaRue. Connor LaRue brings it back out. Connor going to drive in. He's called for carrying it. Bounced it just a little bit too high. And it is a 15-14 lead now for the Oneida Indians, and they have the basketball. In the front court will come Bowling. No, Bowling with the ball. Gives it over to Morgan. Morgan for a long 3, and it's good. Good-looking stroke from Morgan as he drops that one home. He's got a nickel on the night. 18-14 now, a 4-point Oneida lead. Clarkrange with the basketball. They'll work it in the front court. Whited with it. Whited gives it off to Hall. Hall driving around. Backs it out. Hall with the ball. Hall drives in, sends it out to Durham. Durham off to Whited. Whited for another downtown 3 ball. No good, and rebound taken away by number 4. Didn't take it away right by Hall, or by Whited. Whited drives in, puts it up. Good job by Bowling not to pick up a foul there. As Whited was trying to get the foul on Bowling but couldn't get it. Ball goes over to Morgan. Morgan back over to Bowling. Bowling will fire the 3. That was good. Bowling starting to heat up. And Clarkrange's going to have to take a timeout. Timeout on the floor with 2:24 to go here in the first half. It's 21-14. Oneida.
When it comes to watching sports, there's no telling what you'll hear.
No.
But when you order Pizza Hut for the game, you know exactly what you'll hear.
What the? Oh, that looks fantastic.
Your favorite pizza.
Ooh.
Those awesome wings.
What?
Plus sides and desserts.
Yeah.
All waiting at pizzahut.com. So order now, because no one out-pizzas the Hut.
Huh. What game?
Product availability, prices, participation, delivery areas, and charges and minimum purchase required for delivery may vary. Delivery charges not a driver tip.
Well, the Buffaloes now trail by 7, their biggest deficit of the night, as they have led by as many as 4 and now trail by 7. Front court is Whited. Whited with the basketball. Whited works it in, backs it out. Whited kicks it down the corner to Hall. Hall drops it inside to LaRue. LaRue up, no good. Rebound by West, out quickly to Bowling. Bowling going to stop and pop another 3. That one rimmed out, and it's going to be out of bounds off of Hall. Bowling, that one went everywhere but down as it rolled around the rim and spit out. It'll be Bowling to trigger it. Bowling works it into West. West back to Bowling. Down inside this time to Hewling. Hewling with the ball back out front to West. West with the ball to Bowling. Bowling on the right side. 1:45 to go in the first half. They go inside to try to get it into Perry, but Perry couldn't hang on to it, and it's back the other way now for the Buffaloes. They'll long ball it up to Durham. Back up now to Whited. Whited for a 3. No good. Rimmed out, pulled down by Morgan. Morgan long pass picked off by Hall. Now Hall, long pass up to Whitey. Whitey going to drive in, stops, and he's going to be fouled. That's going to go against Perry. And Perry kind of flopped on that one. Perry's acting not as good as Luke Perry's, but he tried. Now with the basketball is Durham. Durham puts it into Durham, and he can't get the shot to go. Rebound West, and West gets it over to Bowling. Bowling with the basketball. Bowling now off to Morgan, back up to Bowling. We got 65 ticks to go. He'll give it over now to West. West with the basketball. West looking for some help. Gets it over, and we're going to have a foul on Josh Durham. Durham called for the foul. And that'll be Josh's second of the first half. Ball comes in this time to Morgan. Morgan with the ball. Kobe Morgan out front. Gives it over this time to West. West with the ball. West looking. West. And we got timeout called by Oneida. Timeout on the floor with 43.9 seconds to go in the half. It's 21-14, Oneida.
Oh, there's no place like home for the holidays.
With the hustle and bustle of the holiday season in full swing, Hall's Family Pharmacy wants to encourage you to think of local retailers before heading online to do your shopping. Hall Family Pharmacy Holiday Open House will be Saturday, November the 30th on Shop Small Saturday. Santa will be visiting for pictures from 12 to 2, and there'll be refreshments and door prizes. We will have Shop Small deals that you won't want to miss. So mark your calendar for Hall's Family Pharmacy's Holiday Open House, Saturday, November 30th from 10 to 2, and enjoy a Saturday shopping locally.
Oh, there's no place like home for the holidays.
And back to action. Clarkrange now trails 21-14. Oneida with the basketball. Bowling will trigger it in. Long pass into Morgan. Morgan going to take it under. Now takes it up. Sticks up no good. Good rebound by Whited. Whited with the rebound. Here come the Buffaloes. Whited with the basketball. Gives it down to LaRue. Connor LaRue with it back up to Whited. Back to LaRue. LaRue will drop it off to Hall down low. Hall back out to LaRue. Off to Whited. Whited on the right wing. Works it down to Hall. Hall fire up the three. No good. Rebound taken away by Oneida's Morgan. Morgan got the rebound. Gives it over to Bowling. Bowling with 10 seconds. 8 seconds. Bowling working. Now Bowling going to step back, look for three. And he's going to get the foul on LaRue as he got LaRue to commit and jumps into him. So Bowling going to go to the line, and Connor LaRue will pick up his first personal. 4.2 seconds, and Bowling at the charity stripe. He's already got 8 points on the night, looking for double digits. 9. Have one more. Bowling looking for his 10th point of the first half. Second one, good. Clarkrange's got 4 seconds to take the length of the court. Durham with it. Got to get it up quickly. Now Durham's going to throw one up at the 4 seconds. With about a half a second to go, he throws it up, and it's no good. And we are at halftime. And at the half, it is Oneida 23, Clarkrange 14. We'll take a timeout and be back talking to Coach Lamar Rogers in just a moment.
Ventures Farmers Co-op, your local hometown store, proudly supporting our hometown Buffaloes and Dragons. Co-op wishes you a winning season, one game at a time. Co-op, your first choice for farm, home, lawn and garden, and a gift shop for giving and decorating needs. Co-op, serving this area for 70 years with quality products. That's your Co-op, located just 2 miles south of Jamestown.
And back here at halftime of this one, joining me now, Coach Lamar Rogers. And, Coach, a tough game tonight. Oneida came out. They've got an experienced squad, a team that went to state last year, but that second half just proved to be all y'all's.
What did they? 32 come off the bench. She's normally a starter, I think, post player. She's a junior, but they started 5 seniors. Very experienced team, and the officials did a good job letting both teams play, and a lot of contact and everything. But we handled it good, and they'll probably most likely be down at next year, and And we might run into them down there like we did Oliver Springs that one year. We played in 209. We played them home and home, and ran into them down there. So that's where we're hoping to go. And Oneida, has got a real good shot going, I think, and got some really good players that can dribble, can shoot the three. They're kind of perimeter oriented, and we tried 2-3 zone, tried to spread it out like we did Saturday against Blackman and Tullahoma, which they had post players and shooters both. But our man defense ended up being the best thing to do against them.
Coach, your girls, like I said, in the first half, you gave up, I was trying to think, it was gave up 20 points the first half, only gave up a total of 11 in the second half, so they really just shut them down in that second half especially.
Well, we did. We got smart players, and we adjusted pretty good. We made a few defense mistakes in the first half that let them have a good look or two. Coach West's daughter, number 24, she had 11 points first half, just got 2 the second half. So we did a lot better job on her, and she was the only double figure scored. We had, almost had 3 in double figures. We had Cass and Kaylee did an excellent job tonight, 17 apiece, and they're going to do that. Chloe Harrod had 9. She hit more free throws. She'd have been in double figures, and. Lexi McKenzie, Lexi Pierce, McKenzie Powell, Maddie Bush all did an excellent job in there. And pleased with their defense. Like I said, the second half we tightened it up and did pretty good. We played really well Saturday up here, Gary, against 2 big AAA teams and kind of getting our confidence up. And we played 4 really good teams. Macon County just barely got us, and then Blackman and Tullahoma was really, really good, and then Oneida, like you say, is very good also.
Coach, that's 2 state teams. It was last year in the state tournament you played already.
Yeah, well, absolutely, and that's why we scheduled this, Gary, early. I told the players, Blackman, Tullahoma was so aggressive. They had length, and they pressed. They trapped half court. They were very physical. I didn't think we'd see anything better than that the rest of the year, really. And, Macon's defense was really, really good, and they were so smart. And Oneida not taking anything away from them. They had a whole lot of length tonight also and did a real good job. But this is, helping us better and getting confident, which we already were. But it, shows us, what we, if we keep working and getting better, not being satisfied, we'll hopefully be hard to beat.
Coach, you got a break till a week from tomorrow night. As then your next action going to be with the Lady Jets of Cumberland County, and a coach you're pretty familiar with.
Absolutely. Of course, they lost the Dishman girl, which was almost one of the state's leading scorers. Really, she had 3,000 points, something like that, Gary, and lost Ramsey girl. So they're younger this year and everything, but Veronica's, she's going to have them ready to play us. And also tomorrow night, Gary, we've got 2 ex-Lady Buffaloes playing each other. We've got Miranda Cravens at Station Camp playing Kelly Reed at Springfield. So that's, both of them can't win, but I'm for both of them.
Yeah. Hey, Coach, after the Cumberland County game, you open up your district, and we saw Clay County the other night. Clay County, they're a young squad. They had some trouble with York the other night. But they're a team that's going to be that's going to be at the end of the season. They're going to be a pretty tough squad.
Well, they have that. They got the Copus girl, the point girl, is a very good dribbler, a smart player, and a good scorer. So anytime you've got a good point guard, it makes things a lot easier. And so they've got a arms girl that started last year, and another player, I can't think of her name right now. So they've got kind of like 3 girls that started back from last year. Of course, they lost their all-time leading scorers and strong in arms, in the history of the school, really. But, they do a good job. And, we need to, use every game to improve and, see what we can do and keep adjusting as the year goes when we run into them again.
Well, Coach, we want to thank you for joining us. Congratulations on a big win here tonight, and have a happy holiday while you're going to be off this next week.
Oh, yeah. We're going to let the girls eat a lot and do the family stuff, and then we'll have to run some of that off of them.
Exactly.
All right.
Hey, we appreciate it, Coach. And that was Coach Lamar Rogers. His Lady Buffaloes win here tonight. They won handily here tonight, 55-31 over Oneida. It's time now for the Old Ben Franklin halftime stats, brought to you by Old Ben Franklin Fords, folks. If you're looking for a Ford for the holidays, they're cheaper over in the country.
Hello, folks. This is Bruce Babb, GM of Ben Franklin Ford in Wartburg, Tennessee. And as this holiday season is rapidly approaching, we have got some unbelievable deals on new Ford cars and trucks. We got 5 new Ford Fiesta SEs, was $17,350, now $12,892. We've got new Ford Ranger crew cab trucks, XLTs, 4-wheel drive, was $39,400. You can buy it now for $31,300. New Ford F-150s, over $13,000 off MSRP. We have finance rates as low as 0%, and we have financing for everyone. We say yes when others say no. Our customer satisfaction rating is in the top 2% of our dealer group. Come in and let us show you why. We have a great selection of pre-owned cars with over 12 cars and trucks under $10,000. If we don't have what you're looking for, we'll find it for you. So come and see us or call us at 1-877-NEW-FORD or visit us online at www.benfranklinford.com. Remember, folks, Fords are cheaper out in the country.
Well, let's take a look at our halftime stats brought to you by Old Ben Franklin Ford. For the Buffaloes, they're being paced by Keith Whited with 8 points, 2 each for Connor LaRue, Josh Durham, and Jonah Durham. While the Buffaloes have 2 fouls on Josh Durham, 1 on Connor LaRue. They've got 3 on Nate Hall, and that was good. Hall didn't pick up another. He played the rest of the first half, did not pick up another foul. Of course, Clarkrange without Gatlin LaRue or with Anthony Cottle, both out with injuries, so they are playing very short-handed tonight. Now for Oneida, they were led by Nathan Bowling with 10. He got hot toward the end of the game, or end of the quarter, and then you had 5 for Kobe Morgan, who coming off the bench, 4 for Dalton Young, 2 each for Jerry Hewling and Jordan Perry, as the Indians pulled out to a lead of 9 as we are at halftime of this. And halftime, it is 23-14. Our halftime stats being brought to you by the good folks at Old Ben Franklin Ford.
Hello, folks. This is Bruce Babb, GM of Ben Franklin Ford in Wartburg, Tennessee. And as this holiday season is rapidly approaching, we have got some unbelievable deals on new Ford cars and trucks. We got 5 new Ford Fiesta SEs, was $17,350, now $12,892. We've got new Ford Ranger crew cab trucks, XLTs, 4-wheel drive, was $39,400. You can buy it now for $31,300. New Ford F-150s, over $13,000 off MSRP. We have finance rates as low as 0%, and we have financing for everyone. We say yes when others say no. Our customer satisfaction rating is in the top 2% of our dealer group. Come in and let us show you why. We have a great selection of pre-owned cars with over 12 cars and trucks under $10,000. If we don't have what you're looking for, we'll find it for you. So come and see us or call us at 1-877-NEW-FORD or visit us online at www.benfranklinford.com. Remember, folks, Fords are cheaper out in the country.
We'll get set for the boys' second half to get underway. Clarkrange got a big mountain to climb. They trail by 9 to start the second half. A 23-14 your score. As I said, Clarkrange playing shorthanded. They don't have Gatlin LaRue or Anthony Cottle, both out with injuries. And right now they've had 5 players, though, that's been on the floor. They've had the 5 players that started the game have been on the floor the entire game so far. So we'll see how Clarkrange and them can do when they get some healthy kids back. We're not sure how bad Cottle's injured or how bad LaRue's injured, but they're both on crutches, so they're not going to be playing tonight. So Clarkrange playing with 5. They got 5 players, 4 on the bench, and one of those ineligible, so he can't play, and that means they've got 3 players on the bench, so they can ill avoid any foul trouble. Oneida, meanwhile, they've got a pretty deep bench. They'll come back with their starters. They've got Young, DeWitt, they've got Perry, Hewling, and Bowling on the floor for the Indians. For the Buffaloes, you've got LaRue, you've got the Durhams, you've got Whited and Hall, who have played the entire ball game so far. With the basketball is Whited. Whited going to work it over to the right side. Whited with the ball, sends it over now to Durham. Durham's pass batted around, but Whited comes up with it. Whited with the basketball. Whited out to Hall. Oneida in a man-to-man to start this second half. As Hall bounces it off his foot, loses it. Hewling comes up with it. Hewling on the run, takes it coast to coast, lays it up with the left hand, missed it. Rebound, though, by Perry, back up and good. Jordan Perry's got 4 on the night, and it's now a lead of 11, a double-digit lead for Oneida. Whited with the basketball. Whited working out front. Whited going to work it to the right side. Whited. Cricket cross court to LaRue. LaRue going to drive in the lane, takes the floater, no good. Gets his own board, goes back up, no good. Rebound, fall for, and come away with it, Durham. Josh Durham out to Jonah Durham, now to Whited. Whited with the ball going to drive. Whited drives in, partially blocked. Picked up by Durham. Durham going to kick it out to Jonah Durham. Jonah with it. Jonah drives in, gives it out to Whited. Whited with the ball. 25-14. Oneida on top. 6:36 left to go here in the third quarter. Kick it down to LaRue. LaRue going to drive all the way in, puts it up. He's blocked, but he's got a foul on Perry. Perry's going to pick up his second. Perry called for the personal. That's going to send LaRue to the line. Connor has 2 points on that first trip to the line. He'll shoot and hit. Sophomore Connor LaRue's giving the Buffalo some good minutes this season. He's cut it back to a 10-point game. Can cut it under double digits. But too hard on the second one. Rebound by Young. Young off to Bowling. Bowling down to DeWitt. DeWitt to Hewling. Hewling drives in, puts up a push shot, good. Hewling got it to go, and he's got 4 on the night. It's back down to a 12-point lead for Oneida. Clarkrange the ball. Hall down to Durham. Durham off to Whited. Whited out front to Jonah Durham. Now over to LaRue. LaRue with the basketball. Back to Whited. Whited looking to make a move. Has his pocket picked by Bowling. Bowling's got a 2-on-1. He'll drive down, lay it up, missed it, but tips it back up and in. And Clarkrange wants a timeout. Timeout on the floor with 5:53 to go in the third. It's 29-15. Oneida.
Confidence. The one word you have to have when you choose a pharmacy. And Clarkrange Drug Center has worked hard to earn yours. Whether filling a prescription or giving advice on non-prescription medicine or health and beauty aids, Clarkrange Drug Center is the place to go for expert advice. Clarkrange Drug Center, always earning your confidence.
At Meta3 Pharmacy, managing your medications has never been easier. We're the first pharmacy in the Upper Cumberland to offer strip packaging for your medications. Our MedPack strip packaging organizes your meds in easy-to-open pouches organized by date and time you take your meds. It's simple, convenient, and certain. Let us take the worry out of your medications today. For more information, call 879-8133, or we invite you to come by and see our strip packaging machine today.
Well, Clarkrange with the basketball, trailing now by 14. Got 5:52 left to go here in the third quarter. Whited with the ball. Whited comes up double team, gives it off to Hall. Hall down the corner to LaRue. LaRue with the ball. LaRue looking some room, now drives in, puts up the runner, no good. Rebound pulled away by Oneida's Perry. Perry out quickly to Bowling. Bowling with the basketball. Bowling takes it over to the right side. Bowling with the ball. Gives it back out front now to Perry. Off to Young inside. Young puts it up, no good. Rebound Hall. Hall with the basketball. Sends it over to Whited, and Whited will bring it up. Whited in the front court. Drives down. Whited all the way through. Tries to get across. It's going to be a blocking foul on Young. Young has his third personal. And Young has his third as West will come in. Young and DeWitt will check out. Oneida going about 7-8 deep while Clarkrange is playing with the only players they have. They got their starting five. The only players that's been on the floor. They'll give it in to Durham. Durham going to drive, misses the shot. Durham hits the wall, but no call as back Morgan comes over to Bowling. Bowling for a three, no good. Rebound Nate Hall. Hall with the ball, and here come the Buffaloes. 4:46 left to go here in the third quarter. Clarkrange with the ball. Clarkrange only 1 point here in this quarter. They'll throw it over, almost stolen away, but Durham comes up with it. Back to Whited. Whited going to drive down, give it to Hall. Hall a three, good. Nate Hall with his first basket of the night, and the Buffaloes have cut it to 11. Oneida with the basketball. Front court, they'll send it over to Morgan. Morgan with the ball. Morgan looking to drive, drives down, tries to kick it out, knocked away, straight up in the air. Morgan comes up with it, though. Over to Bowling. Bowling will reset it. Down to 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Oneida by 11. Bowling all alone for a three, and he drains it. Nobody got on Bowling, and he just drained it. He's got 15 on the night after a slow start. Xander Reagan getting ready to come in for the Buffaloes. This will be the first substitution of the night for the Buffaloes. They've had 5 go all the way. Hall with the ball. Hall's trying to get around the double team. Now drives in, and we're going to have a blocking foul on number 33. That is Perry. Perry's going to be picking up his third, so that'll send Hall the line. With 3:33 to go, Nate will have a pair of them here. First one, good. Xander's going to come in. Durham will come out. Jonah Durham will come out. So Xander Reagan in for the first time. And Clarkrange has his first substitution in the game. He'll be back at the line, Nate Hall. Second one, good, as he cuts it to a 12-point ball game. Hall hits both ends of it. He's got 5 on the night. Now, almost still was by LaRue. He's got the layup. Good. Good play by Connor LaRue. This young man's going to be a player, folks. Only a sophomore, but he's cut it back to a 10-point ball game. Bowling with the basketball. Bowling gives it out front to Morgan. Morgan all alone for a three. Morgan's got a sweet stroke. He just drills that three. He's got a good-looking shot. It's back up to a 13-point ball game. Clarkrange with the ball. Hall gives it over to Whited. Whited with the ball right side. Whited trying to drive the baseline. Cut off. Kicks it out to Reagan. Reagan, good pass into Hall. Hall lays it up and in. Good look by Reagan to get the pass into Hall for the 2. That's a 7-point for Hall now, and it's an 11-point ball game once again. Ball goes up to West. West going to drive, sticks it down to Hewling. Hewling for a three. No good. Rebound Whited. Whited going to bring it. Clarkrange can get it under double digits on this trip. Oneida now in the 2-3 zone. This ball goes down the corner to Hall. Back up to Josh Durham. Josh Durham going to drive in, give it to Hall. Hall will push it out, kick it over to Reagan. Reagan going to drive in, has it stripped and stolen. Reagan has taken away by Bowling, and Bowling will bring it the other way with 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Bowling with the basketball, drops it over to Morgan. Morgan going to shake and bake, drives, puts it up good. Morgan's a good-looking player. He looks like better than some of the ones that started the game. I'm not sure why he didn't start tonight. Morgan with 2 more, and now it's back to a 13-point lead for Oneida. Clarkrange with the basketball. Hall's going to drive, has it stripped by Bowling. Bowling takes it away. Bowling with another steal, drives, lays it up and in. Bowling with 7 in the quarter, 17 on the night. Clarkrange with the ball. 1:29 left to go here in the third quarter. 15-point lead now for Oneida, their biggest lead of the ball game. Connor LaRue for 3, no good. Rebound taken away by Morgan. Morgan tried to push it. Hall almost a steal. Gets it over to Bowling. Bowling with the ball. Bowling drives around, kicks it over to Morgan. Morgan with the ball. 60 seconds left to go here in quarter number 3. Oneida with the lead up 15, and Morgan with the ball. Now Morgan will take the shot. They give him great look. Hall with the rebound. Good job. They'll give it out this time to Whited, and Whited will push it. Whited in the front court. Whited with the basketball. Whited calling out the plays, gives it over to Hall. Clarkrange's going to go maybe for the last shot of the quarter. Gives it over to Whited. Whited now to Hall. Hall with the ball. Hall drives around, takes the jumper, no good. Rebound brought down by Morgan. Morgan gives it over to Bowling, and Bowling will walk it across. 16 seconds left to go in this third quarter. Clarkrange trailing by 14. Oneida with the ball and the lead. Bowling tries to drive in, stolen by LaRue, but taken right back by Morgan. Down to 4 seconds. Morgan trying to shake loose, and we're going to have a hot foul on Xander Reagan. Reagan going to pick up his first. And it will be Oneida to work it in. We're going to take a timeout by Oneida with 2.5 seconds to go in the third. He'll take a timeout, and we'll be right back.
The Gary Maxwell Insurance Office offering area insurance is located at 300 West Central Avenue in Jamestown. Get a free quote for your home, auto, life, or business with no obligation to buy. Call 879-1251. Shane Beatty, Katie Cooper, Tammy Robbins, and Brad Rains agents, along with Jeff Robbins, manager, will be happy to assist you. That's Gary Maxwell Insurance, located 300 West Central Avenue, with locations in Livingston, Cookeville, and Gainsboro.
2.5 seconds to go here in the third quarter. I'm not sure if I would have just let the clock run out in the third quarter and then talked it over, but we got a timeout called by Oneida. And coming in the ball game, number 25 in the game is Reese Markham. And number 21, Jacob Perry. So Jacob Perry checks in the ball game. They'll work it in to Bowling. Bowling going to take a fall-away jumper at the buzzer. No good. We're through three. Into three, it is Oneida. 39, Clarkrange, 24.
When it comes to watching sports, there's no telling what you'll hear.
No!
But when you order Pizza Hut for the game, you know exactly what you'll hear.
What the? Oh, that looks fantastic.
Your favorite pizza.
Ooh.
Those awesome wings.
What?
Plus, sides and desserts.
Yeah.
All waiting at pizzahut.com. So order now, because no one out-pizzas the Hut.
Huh. What game?
Product availability, prices, participation, delivery areas, and charges and minimum purchase required for delivery may vary. Delivery charges not a driver tip.
Crisp air, cool breeze, fall leaves. All the things autumn brings. It also brings Carrier's Fall Cool Cash Rebate Promotion. Now until December 15th. Take advantage of discounts on select energy-efficient heating and air conditioning units. With financing options to fit any budget, you'll be ready to jump into fall and tackle any weather that comes your way. Carrier, turn to the experts. Call Condition Heating and Cooling for your free estimate today.
Conditioned heating and cooling.
Well, final frame of this one, and the Buffaloes got an uphill battle. They're trailing by 15 to start this quarter number 4, but Oneida with the basketball. Oneida will work it over to West, left side. West with it. Kicks it down the corner inside to Young. Young free for the layup. Young got free for an easy 2 on that one. And now with the basketball, Whitey. Whitey gives it over to Hall. Hall for 3. Good. Nate Hall's got double digits for the Buffaloes. Back the other way, Oneida with the basketball. They'll fire it up from outside, no good. Rebound going to be out of bounds off of Nate Hall. Oneida with the basketball and the lead, leading by 14. They'll lob it into Young, out to Perry. Perry for a 3. No good. Rebound West, but it was taken away by Reagan, but he tried to save it in. It was taken away by Bowling, them taken away by LaRue. So good play, good hustle by the Buffaloes. As Clarkrange with the basketball. Now they'll work it over to Hall. Nate Hall drives in, sends it over Reagan. Reagan for a 3. Good. The X-Man with a 3. And the Buffaloes have cut it back to an 11-point ball game. 6:50 left to go here in the ball game, and it's an 11-point lead for Oneida. Bowling with the basketball. Sends it down the corner to West. West drives in, kicks it out to Perry. Jacob Perry with the ball. Now down to the other Perry. That is Jordan Perry. Inside to West. West back out now to Bowling. Now off to Young. Young looking to drive. Young spins, puts up the off-balance jumper, and now we're going to, on the rebound, a foul, I believe, on West. And now they're going to call that one on Perry. So Jordan Perry, that'll be 4 on Perry. As Perry has his 4th, and Clarkrange with the basketball. Keith Whited sends it over to Hall. Hall left side. Hall with the ball. Over now to Reagan. Reagan kicks it down the corner to Durham. Durham back out to Reagan. Reagan going to drive in, puts it up, and has it blocked out of bounds. Well, actually, they say he didn't block. He lost the handle on it. He goes out of bounds. And back will come Oneida with the basketball. And Hewling checks back in for Oneida. Bowling to Hewling. Down the corner this time, they'll go to Perry. Back almost stolen by LaRue, but they'll get down to West. West for a 3, air ball. And on the rebound, it's ran down by Reagan, and Reagan will give it over to Hall, and Hall brings the other way. Hall with the ball. Hall sends it over now to Whited. Whited with it. Whited works it now to Reagan. Cross court, skip pass over to Hall, back up to Whited. Whitey's going to drive, has it stolen by Bolin. And Bolin with the steal kicks it over now to Hewling. Hewling lanes, puts it up and in. Hewling now has 6 on the night. And it's back to a 13-point lead. They'll send it over to Durham. Durham down the corner to Hall. Hall with the ball. Back out to Durham. Durham back to Hall. Hall's going to drive the baseline. Swings it over to Whited. Whited for a 3. That one's no good. Rebound tipped around, and coming away with it was Young. Young out to Hewling. Hewling with the basketball. Gives it up to Bowling. Bowling over now to Hewling. Back over to West. Down the corner, Bowling. He'll take the 3. No good. Long rebound, Durham. Durham out to Reagan. Reagan to Hall, and Hall will bring it. Hall with the basketball. Hall over to Whited. Back over to Hall. Hall over to LaRue. LaRue going to come around the pick. Look for his ball, gets it down to Reagan. Reagan going to drive through. Send it out to Durham. Durham will drive, kick it off to LaRue. LaRue put up the jumper, no good. Gets his own rebound. Kicks it out to Reagan, and Reagan hits the floor, but gets the pass out to Whited. Whited for 3. No good. Rebound pulled by Young. Young over to Bowling, and Bowling will bring it. 3:50 left to go in this one, and it's a 43-30. Oneida lead. Clarkrange with the basketball. Driving down is Bowling. Bowling puts it up, gets his own rebound, goes back up and missed it. Rebound pulled by Hall. Hall going to push it up quickly. Hall all the way coast to coast, up and good. Nate Hall with a dozen on the night. And we got timeout called by Oneida. Timeout with 3:26 to go in the game. It's an 11-point Oneida lead.
Confidence, the one word you have to have when you choose a pharmacy. And Clarkrange Drug Center has worked hard to earn yours. Whether filling a prescription or giving advice on non-prescription medicine or health and beauty aids, Clarkrange Drug Center is the place to go for expert advice. Clarkrange Drug Center, always earning your confidence.
And back here where Clarkrange is getting ready to work it back in a moment. We got 3:26 left to go in the ball game. 43-32. It is Oneida on top of Clarkrange. Clarkrange still in this game, though. Still a lot of time, folks. Only down by 11. They just need a few big baskets. As Clarkrange comes back out on the floor. Same ones that left the floor for Oneida. They allow the same ones that left the floor, and now some full court pressure by the Buffaloes. And I'm not sure whose ball it is. The official isn't sure whose ball it is. It's going to be Oneida's ball, and now some full court pressure by the Buffaloes. They'll lob it into Young. Young will send it right back to Bowling, and Bowling will bring it up. Bowling guarded by Nate Hall. Bowling with the basketball. Bowling kicks it off this time to Morgan. Morgan trying to get some room. Morgan going to drive in, and Morgan's going to be fouled by Connor LaRue. For Connor, that'll be foul number 2. And Oneida will work it in on the baseline. It'll be Bowling to throw it in. Kicks it in this time to Hewling. Hewling off to Bowling. Bowling with the basketball. Bowling now going to lob it down underneath to Young. Young looking for some room. Young going to spin into a double team but still scores. Young using that bulk and size to get the shot to drop. He's got 8. Clarkrange with the basketball. Whiting gives it over to Hall. Hall with the ball. Hall coming around the pick, kicking in the corner to Reagan. Reagan looking for Hall in the corner, gives it to Hall. Hall working the baseline. We're going to have a hand check on Perry. And I believe that's it for Perry. I believe his night's over. It is. He's going to get some pine time as he fouls out. Jordan Perry ends up with 4 points on the night. So Clarkrange is Whited now check, or I should say Josh Durham checks in. He tries to make the entrance pass. It's knocked out of bounds by DeWitt. Now they're going to bring it in from the side. Durham into LaRue. LaRue has it knocked out of his hands, gets it back, gives it over to Whited. Whited with the ball over now to Durham. Durham down the corner to Josh Durham. He's going to be called for the travel. And Coach Rodney Powell wants to talk about timeout on the floor. With a timeout, we'll take a break and tell you that Oneida leads at 42-30 or 45-32 with 2:24 to play.
Quality workmanship and exceptional customer service have defined Southeastern Drywall and Construction of Jamestown. From custom-built homes, residential construction, remodeling to commercial construction, Southeastern Drywall and Construction is dedicated to providing the best quality at reasonable prices. We're also looking for good carpenters. Call Southeastern Drywall and Construction at 931-267-5435, a proud supporter of sports and education in our area.
This is Marvin Long, your local Twin Lakes security consultant, wishing you and your family a happy Thanksgiving. Let us help you keep your home and family protected this holiday season with security from Twin Lakes. Twin Lakes Security offers doorbell cameras, smoke and motion detectors, thermostats, and more. For additional peace of mind, add smart home automation so you can control your system from anywhere using your smartphone, tablet, or computer. Give us a call at 528-2005 to request your free security quote today.
Key and certain proceed-0026.
2:24 left to go here in the game, and Oneida still leads by 13. They'll work the ball into Morgan. Morgan with the ball. Drops it off to Bowling. Bowling with one-on-one with Whited. Now we'll get past Whited. Drive hits the bottom of the rim, though, with it. And back the other way comes Clarkrange with the basketball. They'll give it over to Whited. Whited's going to drive. He'll send it out to LaRue. LaRue for a three. No good. Rebound taken away by DeWitt. DeWitt will give it over to Bowling, and Bowling will walk it up. Clarkrange's going to full court pressure it. They'll work it over this time inside to Young. Young's free for the layup. Young gets the easy layup, and Clarkrange wants another timeout. Timeout on the floor. 1:50 to go here in the game. It's 47-30.
Crisp air, cool breeze, fall leaves. All the things autumn brings. It also brings Carrier's Fall Cool Cash Rebate Promotion. Now until December 15th. Take advantage of discounts on select energy-efficient heating and air conditioning units. With financing options to fit any budget, you'll be ready to jump into fall and tackle any weather that comes your way. Carrier, turn to the experts. Call Condition Heating and Cooling for your free estimate today.
Conditioned heating and cooling.
Confidence, the one word you have to have when you choose a pharmacy. And Clarkrange Drug Center has worked hard to earn yours. Whether filling a prescription or giving advice on non-prescription health and beauty aids, Clarkrange Drug Center is the place to go for expert advice. Clarkrange Drug Center, always earning your confidence.
1 minute, 50 seconds left to go here in this one, and Oneida with a lead of 15 now. Clarkrange with the basketball. Keith White going to bring it into front court, sends it over to Nate Hall for three, no good. Rebound pulled away from Oneida, and Young will come up with it. Or I should say it's actually going to be Bowling, and Bowling's going to be fouled, and now it's going to go against Nate Hall. That's going to be 4 on Nate, so he's on the brink of extinction. Ball will be lobbed into Young. Young going to drive, put it up, no good. Followed by Morgan is good. Morgan gets 2 more, and it's 49-32, a 17-point lead now for Oneida. Clarkrange with the ball. Keith White will drive in. Tries to throw it out. Picked off by Morgan. Morgan's got a step. Morgan's going to take it all the way to rack score, and he's fouled. Morgan with 2 more, and we'll see who the foul goes against. And we'll see who they call the foul on. I'm not sure who it was. I believe it was maybe Josh Whited. Going to be number 13. No, Connor LaRue is going to pick up his 3rd personal. And it'll be at the line. Free throw by Morgan, good. Morgan has got 15 on the night. Back the other way. Hall's going to drive, and he's going to be fouled by DeWitt. DeWitt gets there late, and Hall's going to go to the line. Hall's going to have a pair of them here. Nate with 69 seconds to go. Crowd starting to file out now as this game out of reach pretty much as Hall hits the front end of it. Cuts it back to a 19-point ball game. And now to 18. He hits both ends of it. Back the other way will come Morgan. Morgan's going to be fouled with 1:06 left to go. Morgan's probably not the player you're going to foul. It doesn't matter. Clarkrange's not in the bonus yet, so that's only their 14th foul. Now we're going to have a foul by Durham. That'll be the 16th foul on Clarkrange. So the next one will put Clarkrange in the bonus. Durham picks up that one, his 3rd. Oneida now in the game. West will come in for DeWitt. DeWitt, a little gimpy, comes out. They'll throw it in to Young, knocked away by Whited, taken away by Hall. Hall with the ball. Hall down the corner to LaRue. LaRue puts up the 3, no good. Rebound Durham. Durham going to bring it back out. Kicks it up to LaRue. LaRue off to Whited. Whited tries to throw it, throws it away right to Bowling. And we're going to have a foul on LaRue. That's going to be Connor's 4th personal, so Connor's on the brink of extinction. It will be at the line Bowling. Bowling will have a 1-1. First one, good. Rolls and drops. And we'll have one more. Bowling back at the line. Second one good as well. Bowling hits both ends of it. It's back to a 20-point lead. Oneida with the lead, and Oneida going to come away with a win here. As Hall's going to drive, and he's going to be fouled again, and we'll see who that's called against. It's going to be against Young. And I've got him for 4, so he's on the brink of extinction. As at the line, Nate Hall. Pretty much now just padding his stats on this at this point. Free throw, good. Have one more. And Hall's second one, good as well. So Hall's going to end up by far the leading scorer for the Buffaloes, as with the ball is Bowling, and Bowling's going to be fouled. And if that's LaRue, and that's it for Connor LaRue, he's going to foul out. LaRue fouls out with 5 on the night. And that'll bring Reagan back in the ball game. Zander will check back in. At the line will be free throw good by Bowling. Bowling's got 20, looking for 21 with this one. And has it. 21 for him. 56-36. A 35 seconds go. Whitey pulls for 3, no good. And Young with the rebound. Gives it over this time to Morgan. Morgan going to drive up. Morgan with the ball, brings it back out. Morgan working it out front. Morgan cut off, and we're going to have a timeout called by Oneida. Timeout with 16.5 seconds to go, and you got a 20-point lead. We got timeout, and we'll be back after this.
Whether you're competing on the athletic field or working hard in the classroom, remember you have the support of First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. We're behind you 100% of the way. Good luck to all the area teams. Play tough and play fair. And remember, when it comes to helping you with your banking needs, we're First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And now over and over, it's First Volunteer for you.
$16.5 seconds to go. Clarkrange going to fall to 1-3 on the season, while Oneida is going to improve to 2-1 on the season. As the ball comes in, West will bring it up. West pulls out, doesn't go for the layup. Drives around, gives it off to Bowling. Bowling up to Morgan. Morgan with the ball, 5 seconds. Morgan's just going to hold it, and that's going to be, I believe, your final score. It is. It's going to be Oneida 56, Clarkrange 36, as Clarkrange drops their third straight. We'll take a timeout, and we'll be back in just a few minutes.
When it comes to watching sports, there's no telling what you'll hear.
No.
But when you order Pizza Hut for the game, you know exactly what you'll hear.
What the? Oh, that looks fantastic.
Your favorite pizza.
Ooh.
Those awesome wings.
What?
Plus sides and desserts.
Yeah.
All waiting at pizzahut.com. So order now, because no one out-pizzas the Hut.
Huh. What game?
Product availability, prices, participation, delivery areas, and charges and minimum purchase required for delivery may vary. Delivery charges not a driver tip.
Like a great sports team needs a great captain to lead them, a county needs a great executive to move it forward. And Fentress County has it in Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy believes in this county and its endless possibilities. So for great sports and a great county, be like County Executive Jimmy Johnson and back Fentress County all the way.
This is Mark Call, your Twin Lakes Business Solutions consultant, wishing you and your family a happy Thanksgiving. At Twin Lakes, we have an award-winning fiber broadband network providing superior solutions that allow local businesses to compete on a superior level. With speeds up to 1 gig, 1,000 megabits per second, you'll have capacity for cloud-based solutions, video conferencing, and IP phone systems, allowing your people to do what they do best. All speeds are synchronous, making the upload speed just as fast as your download speed. Give me a call today at 931-823-5511 to make sure your business is ready to handle the holiday season.
Well, the Clarkrange Lady Buffaloes and the Buffaloes split with Oneida here tonight as their neighbors to the, I guess that would be to the northeast of Clarkrange. That comes away with the win tonight in the boys matchup, 56-36. Let's see, Nate Hall ended up with 16 for the Buffaloes. It was Keith Whited with 8, 5 for Connor LaRue, 2 for Josh Durham, 2 for Jonah Durham, and 3 in the game for Xander Reagan. For the Indians, they were paced by Matthew Bowling with 21 points, 6 for Jerry Hewling, 10 for Dalton Young, 4 for Jordan Perry, and 15 on the night for Colby Morgan as they win it here tonight by a final of 56-36. Welcome to the Progressive Post-Game Show. We'll take a timeout, and we'll be back to take a look at these two games, and then we'll also take a look at what's ahead for us. We got a little break as far as me, but we don't have a break in basketball action. We'll tell you why coming up right after this.
Cheer this year for all our school teams and activities. Get behind our local schools. Cheer this. Join the parent-teachers group and help improve the quality of education. Sponsor school activities. Go to a ball game, hear a concert, reach higher. Progressive Savings Bank, insured by FDIC.
Everything we do, it's true. We do for you.
And welcome back to the Progressive Post-Game Show, where the Clarkrange Buffaloes fall to Oneida in the nightcap. The girls won the opener. Clarkrange girls winning that one by a final of 55-31. Got 17 points apiece from the Mundy twins as Snake Eyes put up 34 between the two of them. Chloe Howard had 11. Lexi Pierce ended up with 6. Mackenzie Powell with 4 and Maddie Bush with 2 in the ball game. Oneida got 13 from Kendall West, and then theirs dropped off dramatically from there. The next highest score was Kelsey Powell, the freshman, with 6. They had 3 each for Jaden Thomas, Chelsea Newport, and Caitlin Stiltner. 2 for Emily Wisner, and 1 in the game for Faith Cross. So Oneida struggling shooting the ball tonight. Clarkrange, as we said, led in that girls game 15-11, then led 30-20 at the half, 45-26 the end of the third, and won it 55-31. The Buffaloes, meanwhile, they come up on the short end of it. They trailed, or actually led 9-6 the end of one, then trailed by 19-14 at the half. They trailed 39-24 at the end of the third, and then lose it by a final of 56-36. Let's take another timeout, and then hopefully we'll be able to talk with Coach Rodney Powell, and we'll take a look at what we got coming up for you. All that's coming up right here on the Progressive Post-Game Show.
Cheer this year for all our school teams and activities. Get behind our local schools. Join the parent-teachers group and help improve the quality of education. Sponsor school activities. Go to a ball game, hear a concert, reach higher. Progressive Savings Bank, insured by FDIC.
Everything we do, it's true. We do for you.
Well, the Clarkrange Buffaloes and Lady Buffaloes split here tonight at Clarkrange High School. If you just tuned in, Lady Buffaloes winning, the Buffaloes falling in the nightcap. Hopefully we're going to get a chance to talk with Coach Rodney Powell in a few minutes, but we will tell you that Clarkrange has the rest of the week off. Their next action will be on Tuesday, a week from tomorrow night, as they will be at Crossville on December the 3rd, their next action. Now, York has the entire week off this week. They will be back in action on Monday as York Stone Memorial out at York. We'll have the live broadcast of that. Then on Tuesday night of next week, they will play Cookville. We'll have that one. And then on Friday night, we will have the Clarkrange and Clay County as they open up district tournament action. We'll have Clarkrange and Clay County from here at Clarkrange. That is a week from this coming Friday. I don't know if we're going to get a chance to talk with Coach Rodney Powell. Now, let me remind you that coming up tomorrow night, Dale will have the call down at Pickett County, down at Birdstown, where the Livingston Academy Wildcats and Lady Wildcats invade the den to take on the Bobcats and Lady Bobcats. That will get underway about 6 o'clock. Then on Friday night, Pickett County is going to be hosting Smith County in their Thanksgiving Classic. We'll have that on WDB as well. That will get underway starting at 6 o'clock as well, so be sure to join us for that, as Dale will have the call from that. It does look like we'll get a chance to talk with Coach Rodney Powell, but we'll take one more break from our Progressive Savings post-game sponsors, and we'll be back to wrap this one up. Don't go anywhere.
Cheer this year for all our school teams and activities. Get behind our local schools. Join the parent-teachers group and help improve the quality of education. Sponsor school activities. Go to a ball game, hear a concert, reach higher. Progressive Savings Bank, insured by FDIC.
Everything we do, it's true. We do for you.
And back here on the Progressive Post-Game Show, where Clarkrange splits with Oneida here tonight. It's time now. All we got left now to do is name our players of the game, and we'll have that coming up from Halls right after this.
Hello, this is Philip Hall with Hall Family Pharmacy and Hall Sports and Outdoors. We are proud to sponsor this broadcast Player of the Game. Be a part of the winning team. Halls is proud to be this area's #1 pharmacy, and now you may visit our expansion in downtown Jamestown for all things sports and outdoors and a complete line of sports medicine equipment.
And back here where we have our Halls Family Pharmacy Players of the Game, brought to you by Hall Sports and Outdoors and Halls Family Pharmacy. And in the girls contest, we're going to have to go with a double award winner tonight, as it is Snake Eyes, the Mundy Twins tonight. 17 points apiece between them. They put up 34 of Clarkrange's 55 points. So we're going to go with Cassie and Kaylee, both our players of the game on this one. as it was a great night for both of them. It was given a player of the game for Oneida. It would have to go to Chelsea Newport. Now, as far as the boys' game, once again, we have to go with Nate. 16 points for the Buffaloes and really kept them in this game all night long. And if you look at Oneida, their player of the game would have to be Nathan Bowling as he got on track and did an outstanding job. And Kobe Morgan come in with 15 as well. So Clarkrange had one player in double digits, and that was Nate Hall. And Nate keeping Clarkrange in this one and pretty much having to take care of all of it. And joining me now, I got Coach Rodney Powell with me. And, Coach, what can you say? You guys were a little shorthanded tonight, and it kind of showed late in the ball game.
Yeah, of course we got we've lost several guys since last spring, but here recently we've lost two guys. We lost Anthony Cottle first night against Macon County. He's hurt his knee pretty bad. We still don't got to have the results on that. And then Saturday, Gatlin LaRue rolled his ankle, and we're not sure exactly how long he's going to be out. But two starters, two good players, and for us. Or, for a lot of single-A teams, you lose two of your better players, and it's going to be awful hard on you. But we battled there in the first half. We couldn't get anything going offensively. I thought defensively we was pretty good. Giving up 23 points in a half is really good. So that's our goal. Our goal is 12 points a quarter, and so that's where we're trying to get at. And, of course, in the second half, they scored a few more points, but we weren't able to score many more. So we've got to work offensively. We've got to be able to get some guys that are, can knock down some shots, dribble the ball, see their teammates, see the defense. Just basic offense right now is where we're at.
Coach, you came in here tonight and only had 6 players in the ball game played it all tonight.
Yeah, like I said, we tried to, Xander Reagan, we got him a little playing time tonight, and there's a Patton Jones and Case Cordell and Kyler Landers. We got two of them's freshmen, and they're we're probably not ready for varsity action right now, but we're going to have to see if they can make a shot for us. But we were real shorthanded tonight, and of course Oneida's got a real good team. Of course they had 2 starters that are football guys that are just now getting back, and when they get their full team going full speed. Of course they had them tonight, but they just didn't play a lot of minutes. So they've got a nice team, and I think they're going to be one of the better teams in that area over there. And so hopefully we can maybe match up with them here in about a week.
Coach, you've got a little bit of a break before you jump back into action with Cumberland County. Cumberland County down a little bit this year as well.
Yeah, Cumberland County. I know they struggled the first night against York, and then Saturday they played a real close game with Cookeville. So it's hard to figure out, team, game by game situation, who's out, who's hurt. One night your night, another night it's not, and so we're always Cumberland County always gives us a tough game, and it's always been a battle with them. And like what I've told them, it really comes down to the team that plays the hardest. It's not really the team that's the most talented; it's the team that play the hardest. And so we got to be ready for them.
And, Coach, after that one, you open your district play, and against Clay County, saw Clay County against York the other night. Pretty impressive team.
Yeah, Clay's pretty good. They've lost. They've had a good team here last several years, and it's no different this year. And they've got Ashlock, who's inside, and he's a man child, and he's strong, and he's a bull in there. And then you've got he's got some nice guards. You've got the strong kid, the Spivey kid, and and several others that are really good. So they've got a real nice team, and so we've got to play a lot better.
Well, Coach, I want to thank you for joining us. Tough night here tonight, but look forward to seeing you again next week, and have a happy holiday.
Hey, same to you, Gary. Thank you.
And that was Coach Rodney Powell, who's the Buffaloes came up on the short end tonight of a final 56-36. Well, that's going to wrap it up for us from here. I want to thank our sponsors for our live broadcast and all our broadcasts tonight. They are Clarkrange Drug Center, Fentress County Executive Jimmy Johnson, State Representative John Mark Wendell, Hall's Family Pharmacy, and Hall Sports and Outdoors. First Volunteer Bank, Gary Maxwell Insurance, Fentress Farmers Co-op, Ministry of Pharmacy, Conditioned Heating and Cooling, Twin Lakes, Pizza Hut, Southeast Drywall and Construction. Our pre- and post games brought to you by Progressive Savings Bank. Halftime stats by the good folks at Old Ben Franklin Ford. And player of the game brought to you by Hall Sports and Outdoors and Hall's Family Pharmacy. Well, that's going to wrap it up for us from here tonight. My next action will be a week from tonight when York hosts Stone Memorial. But we got basketball action tomorrow night. Be sure to join us as they'll have the call of Pickett County and Livingston right here on Great American Country, WDEB. I want to thank Kevin on camera one. This will be shown on Twin Lakes Cable Channel 953 and Comcast Cable Channel 12. I think probably Thursday night and Sunday, since we don't have any games this week on Friday. We'll just show this one a couple of times maybe. So be sure to check that out on our Twin Lakes Cable Channel and our Comcast Cable Channel. Until next Monday, I'm Gary Clark. See you at the game.